Live. I'm Slim De Ladrona with Fertility in Glass. I'm here with Bagtoons, Wayward, Edgy, and J-Step, and we're celebrating Bags, Edgy, and J-Step's birthdays today. Today. Bags in a couple of days. J-Step's in I think next week. I think Edgy's
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's
okay,
tomorrow?
cool.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, you're the 21st?
Nice. And I'm the 22nd.
And I think Edgy's is sometime next week.
Yeah, it's like 4 days from now.
25th?
Yeah. I can't
Nice.
do math right now. I've been thinking the day is the 19th for some reason because that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Then again, I was up at like 1 a.m. So thanks, Ryan.
1:30. 1:30.
1:30.
Yeah.
1:30.
And remember how I said I was probably gonna wake up at like 8 in the morning? Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's
Ryan,
exactly
thanks
what
for popping in. It's gonna be fun. I can tell. So anyway, the Snyder Cut.
Thanks, Ryan.
Oh,
You're the man.
we're gonna hit the ground running, aren't we?
Yeah, we gonna hit the ground running with that.
Hit the ground.
So how many
yeah.
references were there?
Not that many, but the symbolism is still
Are they still
really,
doing
really on the nose.
Are they still doing the Superman is Jesus thing? Because that's getting fucking annoying.
Praise
Like,
Kal-El. Praise Clark
Like
Kent.
I will, I will say like it's not as bad as Man of Steel, but the symbolism, here's I'm not even gonna lie, you're gonna be upfront. Here's how the movie is spread out. It's movies in two parts. The first part is about them coming together as the League. The second half is them bringing back Superman and stopping Steppenwolf. That's basically how it is. It's not like chapters. I don't know why he's trying to be Tarantino, but he's probably trying to do the whole chapter thing. And I'm like, nigga, calm down, sit down. Zack Snyder, you are not Quentin Tarantino.
First of all,
All
I
right.
just think Justice League should have been like 2 movies.
Yeah, that's what it is basically. That's how it feels like. It feels like it's one movie, and then I just left. Muting out because I'm sorry, Exeter. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, we don't talk about it. I mean, it's just
it's the big thing right now. Yeah, like it's basically the first. I'm not even kidding when I say this. But like,
trying to move my microphone because I'm using my drawing tablet for something.
Okay.
The first 2 to 3 hours.
I'll get back to that eventually, but yes, sorry.
The first 2 to 3 hours of this movie is nothing but Zack Snyderisms.
Just
That's all it
Snyderisms
is.
to the max.
Just Snyderisms, over the top action sequences that don't mean anything, that are in super slow mo. It feels like a parody of a Snyder movie, honestly.
Okay.
The first
Bro, I
2
got
to
to
3
talk
hours.
Snyder. We need to talk about the slow mo thing.
Okay.
Like it was
But,
fine in
yeah.
300, but it's gotten real old.
Okay, something
Was
I'm
it
gonna add into
worse
this.
than Wonder Woman? Because that movie had they just like everything they could possibly do. It's just like, what if we added some slow mo to what she's doing?
That's the weird thing, though, is Zack Snyder didn't even direct Wonder Woman. He just produced it,
Listen,
and I think
Yeah.
he co-wrote part of it or something.
I
she
know it
saw
wasn't
Zack Snyder do it, and she was like, "Let me get some of
Let
that
me just do
slow-mo
that.
action.
Let's just do that shit.
Mind if I borrow some of that slow mo? Thank you."
Yeah,
Zack's
like
oh yeah, go for
You
it.
you could probably get rid of 30 minutes from the movie if you stop the slow mo, and I am
Bruh.
lowballing it.
Have you ever seen
I know
honest
it.
trailers?
Yeah.
Back when
Yeah.
they used to be really good, or at least I used to watch them a lot, they did one
Yeah.
for 300, and they said that there was about 30 minutes of slow mo in that movie.
Oh crap! I actually was just
Yeah,
joking
like-
around, but holy shit!
Like they
That's
actually
funny.
did it. They actually did a bonus round for Oh no, it wasn't them. It was CinemaSins. Actually, this is one of the only CinemaSins videos that I actually
Okay.
don't mind. They did like a bonus round where like every slow mo shot they added a sin, and then at the end they told you how many shots there were, and that it was about 30 minutes or some shit of like stuff in
Yeah,
slow motion.
like-
It's exact.
My goodness, that's a lot.
Like,
And the worst
I'm
part
not,
is-
I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Like, the 2 to 3 hours would have been about like an hour and a half if they literally played all the action scenes in regular time instead of
So did they
doing
add
all
action
slow-mo.
scenes to this movie, or is it just like?
Yeah, there's a lot of pointless action scenes, and when how they said they cut out a lot of cyborg stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that
at
was
first
the
I
best
thought,
part.
at first I thought, okay, maybe they're exaggerating. Maybe there's one or two scenes. I'm like, no, like he was essential to this. Like he was borderline the main character in this movie. I am not kidding. And I'm like,
I like to hear that.
really
Actually.
did. They really did do that nigga dirty. I'm like,
I see why he
did.
pissed.
They did this nigga. They did
Ray
this nigga
Fisher-
dirty.
Ray Fisher, they did this man complete dirt. Like
From the
Jesus
clips I've
Christ.
seen of Ray Fisher as Cyborg, I don't even think he was bad. It was just the CGI on him looked
Oh, yeah,
really
it was
bad.
awful.
He's not a
It's
bad
awful.
cyborg. It's just
Yeah.
the design. That design
Yeah.
is
It's
just
like
too
too-
much. It's
In this
It's too
Ugh.
busy,
And-
first of all, and then it doesn't
and this
blend
one,
well.
and this one, it says his powers came from the mother box, so
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
I think
like,
the New
here's a-
52 did that too with
Yeah,
Cyborg.
yeah,
It was
that's
like a
been
mother
a
box
thing ever
Yeah.
since. They need to get him up to their rank.
Cyborg. Yeah, New 52 Cyborg is Mother Box Cyborg. That's what I like to call him. I call him Mother Cyborg because
Mother
I
Cyborg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not like
All he does-
Mother
all he-
Cyborg.
I don't like
all he
Mother Cyborg. I don't like him.
all he does is do the boom tubes. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't like Mother Cyborg at all. I don't like him in
Yeah.
Justice. I don't like him being part of the Justice League because a lot of times he's just treated as a taxi driver. Hey, open up that,
Taxi.
open up
I
that
was-
boom tube for a cyborg.
But
That
am I
part
the
I was
only
excited
thing's boom
about him
tube?
being in Young Justice. He was sucked in
Am I the
that.
only thing's boom tube sounds kind of dirty?
You know, one place that he was actually pretty good. Have you ever seen Justice League Doom?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
the
you
one
know-
where like Darkseid is taking is like invading?
no.
No. That's the one where Batman had the contingency plan. Mirror Master got a hold of them, gave them to the other villains, and they're like, all right, using Batman's plans, we're gonna beat the hell out of the Justice League. And it almost worked.
Yeah, but Batman didn't account for Cyborg, so he didn't have a plan for him. So Cyborg was really essential for basically saving the Justice League's ass.
He was also good in Odyssey, Justice League Odyssey.
Oh, Justice League Odyssey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
had a
was
character in that. He actually
he was
had
cool in that book run. Yeah, he was cool in that run actually. I'd give
It
him
just
that.
the story was kind of slow. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
Yeah,
honest. The
but
moment they
that's-
stopped using, I can't pronounce his name, but I can. It's
Steppenwolf.
yeah,
Cedric.
Steppenwolf. Yeah, that's who it is. Well, the moment they stopped using him for the main artist, I just completely lost interest. It's like,
You know
oh, man,
why?
What's up?
You know why that happened? Because they did like a whole different script for a whole different issue. They did like a whole lots of drawings for. They just scrapped on them, and they had to do a whole new first issue.
Really?
Oh.
They did
Son of a-
they did them dirty.
Why?
Wow. Okay.
Why did that happen?
Damn.
I thought he only had
I
a
don't-
contract for like 2 or 3 issues, and they were like,
I
nope,
think he
nope,
did,
you're
but they
done
lost
because
him.
you can't
They
do it.
lost him early. He didn't even finish a story arc.
No, he was like I said, he was in the first 2 or 3 issues, then it just like ended. And I thought, and I like put this big tweet out saying, this is why I couldn't take Odyssey seriously because this guy didn't do the art anymore. And the guy actually responded saying that he only was contracted for the 2. And I actually put an apology saying that, oh, dude, I wasn't trying to throw any shade at you. I thought that this was just basically your run for just 2 issues and that's it. I meant no disrespect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's also making enough money to where like he can be like, I only want to work on books that I write.
True that.
Yeah.
Because he's got a
Fair
whole
enough.
side gig where he's got the whole I mean, you guys are familiar with his other book. What's it called? I can't
Sunstone?
remember. Yeah, the one that's super slutty.
Yeah, Sunstone. That's it. And don't ask how I know that.
Wait, what was the name?
Oh.
Sunstone. I mean, it's like lesbian BDSM shit.
Oh, I've heard of that.
BSM,
Oh, it's that guy.
BSM, but yes,
You don't say.
it's actually pretty good.
All right.
It's
Not that I
it's
would
all
know
right.
of,
It's kind of slice of lifey, but you know, it's so I couldn't really get too into it, but the art's really incredible.
Yeah, the art's better than probably 95% of what's currently in the industry right now.
I like
Yeah,
the
that's how he
sound of
sells. He's able to just do whatever he wants. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Creative
Kinda like
freedom.
What's going on with Frank Cho?
Oh yeah, whatever happened to Frank after he got?
yeah.
that. Frank Cho is doing streams. That's-
Wait,
that's
what?
why
He
you-
does
that's
like
why you-
streams?
Yeah.
He's always streaming.
Yeah, like he did that thing recently that got people outraged again, and it was like the
It's the
new
same
Wonder
joke.
Woman.
Oh shit, we got to show that. Let's see if I can find that.
The new Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah,
like I think her name was like Fiora, the Amazon
the,
from like
Oh, that brown one.
What is she
Yeah, the
supposed to
good
be?
one.
Like South
I mean,
American or something?
have
Something
they
like
seen
that.
how she's drawn the book? Have they seen how she's drawn the book?
Yeah, she's kind of bad though.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
heard the
really
book was
exaggerating
cool.
much.
Yeah. I heard people like the say they like the book and stuff.
Up, got it. So here's the tweet that I put out for this. Okay, if I screen share this.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem, dude. The thing about it is, he did this to get some money for like his medical stuff, like medical expenses.
That's just a work of art right there.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I keep forgetting the stream is the. Oh,
Yeah, he's not even
what's
really
she doing?
exaggerating.
What's she doing out here with all that cake?
Well, it's very funny. You should mention that. Look at this.
You know that meme where the guy is like, "What are you doing out here with so much ass?" It's like double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Thursday afternoon, sun is still out.
Still out. Hella ass.
Yeah, I mean, he always kind of does the same joke or whatever for these like things.
Right. I love Spider-Man just in the corner though, just like, what's Portuguese for wheat cakes?
Well, there's a whole story with that. The main reason why Mary Jane divorced Peter Parker wasn't because of Mephisto. It was because Peter Parker couldn't stop feeding her wheat cakes. It just gave her like the biggest ass ever.
Peter, stop! I no more.
No more.
Like, that's what I'm calling Mephisto.
Listen, MJ, I can't. Just one more. Stop
You're
fighting.
right, you're like, yeah, man, you gonna eat these fucking wheat cakes.
You gonna eat these wheat cakes?
That's Peter for you. Oh my bietos. Yada floor.
Yeah, but
That's
then
funny. Okay.
a bunch of people, and then of course the usual suspects threw a fit.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah.
How dare you draw her all that ass?
How dare you sexualize a woman?
Have you no shame?
Like I said, they need to read the comic. I mean, it was written by a woman, drawn by a woman.
It's like when people get mad at Bayonetta's design. It's like, that was designed by a woman, right? And they actually told her to tone it down because it was actually original idea was way worse.
I've seen the notes where she's like talking about. It's like, I really wanted to incorporate the ass in here a bit more, but the hair got in the way. But the hair's badass, so I had to keep that.
And it's weird because in the second game they cut her hair.
Yeah. It's funny because when it comes to stuff like that, right?
Why?
There are two responses they always give is like freaking
internalized
misogyny, something like that. Like you're just a woman traitor or something like that.
They say you're trying to get attention from men or some shit like that. I think it's like
it
they call them pick me's and say, oh well, I'm not like the other girls. I'm like, or maybe they just like drawing sexy women.
And
I don't know if you guys ever seen this video where like it reminded me of this video where like this video was like perfectly showing just how they don't really care and just want to make a scene and attention. This like white lady went to like one of those boba tea places.
That's cool.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
She was yelling at the Asian workers and whatnot. They're like you guys are stealing. This is thievery. You're stealing from black culture.
It's like black boba tea is not black.
Yeah, boba tea is originating from black people or whatever. And they're like, "What are you talking about? Get out of our store!" and
you'll leave now.
And they're arguing, and the black guy behind her is like, "Yo, man, can you leave? I'm trying to order my food.
Like, I'm just trying to get some boba tea here, man. Fuck off."
And she's like, "You don't care because you're a coon." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Wait, she actually said that.
She called him in a coon.
It wasn't, dude. This wasn't, dude. You're telling me this wasn't a joke or anything? It wasn't staged.
It was
this
real.
wasn't a shit.
It was real because
that sounds like something that happens on Twitter.
The face this man made when she called him a coon, I was like, my goodness.
That's what happens when people try to be Twitter in real life. They try it. And they
that sounds like Twitter. No. You remember the Dave Chappelle sketch when keeping it real goes wrong? I was like, When keeping it Twitter goes wrong.
That's what it should be called.
When keeping it Twitter goes wrong.
This is not
I
the
would
internet,
love
honey.
to see that. I'll be like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because I'm just like, yo, let the
I'm
man
just
get
trying
his
to order some tea.
He's trying to get
I
some
want
boba
some
in
tea,
his
man.
tea. Move on.
Man, fuck you.
And she
Not
really
to
turned
men- not
around
to
and says,
mention-
I'm sorry.
Not
you're
to
a
mention,
queen.
have you seen the Asian girls lately? They evolving.
Yeah,
I'm
they
trying to
getting
get
good.
some of that.
Come on,
I'm
guys.
trying. They are evolving. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve. So you need to get your ass on the curve so I can get ahead of the
You better
curve.
step your game up.
So I can get it. So I can get on them curves. You see what I'm
Amen.
saying?
Yeah,
Guys,
Asian
guys,
women
I
don't
wanna
play with
take
that
it back
shit.
a little
They
bit.
learning. They studying.
They advance. They advancing. We probably shouldn't be talking about that considering current
What happened
events,
last
'cause I'm pretty
stream?
sure. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Susan
I keep forgetting
might
about
get
that.
mad.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Chancellor
this is not the time, guys. This is really not the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Exeter has another question.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys think of Rob Zombie as a filmmaker? Just stick with his Firefly movies, Corpses, Reject. I fucking hate his Halloween movies. That's the only things I'm seeing.
In my opinion, he's alright. I've seen like any of his stuff. He's alright.
I don't think he's the worst director ever, but his Halloween movies was like, dude, what the fuck is this?
He made Michael Myers way too damn strong.
Yeah, he made him too Jason-like.
Yeah,
he made him like Jason, and it's like they're supposed to be.
I unironically like the first Halloween movie he did.
Oh, first Halloween's good. You mean
yeah, the first one he did I liked.
The first one was okay. My only problem was it was like, why is it's like, and it's gonna sound weird because I swear a lot, but it's like, Lord, this is like cringe level swearing. And everyone in this movie's an asshole. Not even like a funny way. It's just like,
well, that's Rob Zombie's staple. All his cabs are
Joker Blade. What's up, dude?
And lowering the volume on that note. Wait, which note, man? Which note?
I think when we were talking about the Asians.
Yeah, you might want to listen to this with headphones on.
Okay. Well, anyways, getting back to Rob Zombie.
Yeah, Rob Zombie
better. I think he works better with animation than he works with film. Have you seen some of the animation he's done?
I don't think
I've seen Super Beasto, and that was basically like cartoon porn.
Yeah, it sounds like him, all right.
Yeah, it was. Like no, I'm not. Right. I'm not kidding. It was hardcore Ren and Stimpy-esque cartoon porn. I'm not. There's no other word for it. I'm not even kidding.
I'm not sure. I would say maybe ecchi more than anything else because you don't actually see the porn go into it. But boy, howdy, do you see a lot of naughty bits. Let me show you what I mean because I am using this for the share stream.
Are we allowed to show that?
I'm not gonna
put any nudity.
Okay. Just show, like, cause I don't want to repeat it last time.
Yeah, we don't want Chancellor Susan coming back.
Okay, there's no nudity in what I'm showing.
Okay, yeah, just show the.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's. The Haunted World of El Super Beast.
Oh, this was him. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Never seen the full thing. I just seen clips.
Yeah, I can definitely see where that's going.
Yeah, like that. Like it was, dude. I'm not kidding. That was straight up cartoon porn. I don't care what anyone says. And we're gonna stop it there because you can't go too far without
Yeah, you really can't.
Thing.
Before they cut the stream like last time.
Yeah, before they cut the stream.
I still don't know why they cut it last time.
Because Lola's honker badonkers on the thumbnail.
Yeah, we're on the thumbnail.
Oh,
apparently that was
the thumbnail got us in trouble. I'm pretty sure.
I was promoting.
Susan said, "Be gone, furry."
Be gone with that degenerate shit. That's what Susan said. Be gone with this degenerate shit, Slim.
Like they took the time. To attack me at the height of my power. I had 12 watchers. I was at the height of my power.
And you had a diversity bonus because you added a woman to the stream, so it wasn't just a boys club in here.
Maybe it's like a pirate ship rules, like women bring bad luck when they're on the stream. I put on the hood of misogyny, and I blame Susan, and I blame Soggy for what happened to my stream.
Doesn't mean it's soggy.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just kidding. We love you, Soggy. We love you.
Soggy's cool.
Soggy's awesome.
I find it funny that it's actually her mom's birthday today.
That is, everyone's birthday's in March. What the fuck?
Like a lot of March. A lot of March Madness going on.
My sister's birthday was 2 days ago, actually.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
March Madness is real.
Happy belated.
Happy belated.
That's that's why I'm home. That's why I got the house to myself. They went traveling for her birthday, so I had the house to myself for like past 2 days. So I've just been walking around the house in my underwear mostly, and it's glorious.
Living the good life.
Good life.
I was able to cook my ramen properly without anyone saying, "Oh, what's that? Why does it smell so weird down here?" I'm just like, "Girl, shut up!"
Guys, I'm not sure. I do have to make an announcement. If you have a little next near your house, they're selling like $5 steaks now. So if any of you do want to like get a steak,
$5 for a steak. Damn, that's
not just a steak, a ribeye. Like I went there just wanting to get a ribeye for my birthday, and all of a sudden I was like seeing like $4.50 per ribeye, and they're pretty decent sizes. And I just like, and it says limit for 4, and I'm just like, I'm tempted to just go back and forth for about 5 trips and shit, but I'm like,
extra adding more to the March Madness.
I remember during the early parts of the lockdown when a happy lockdown anniversary, by the way. Happy 2 week, happy anniversary of our 2 week lockdown, everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, I remember back at earlier lockdown, one of the first things they said you couldn't, they had the like short quantity of, it wasn't toilet paper. We could actually get plenty of that. You know, we couldn't get ramen. We could not get ramen. Like it was.
I guess everybody bought it out.
Everyone bought that because they know that's like not gonna go bad for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't go bad. It's amazing. Like, oh hey Ngika. It doesn't go bad. It's super easy, and like you can make a whole meal out of that. So I was kind of like going through withdrawal, and considering my anxiety at the time, it was not an easy time for me.
Oh damn.
Shit.
God damn.
Petty has another birthday question. Do you guys have any favorite horror anthologies? More March Madness on mine. This one's my dad.
Horror emojis or horror movies?
Anthologies.
Yeah, I haven't watched too many horror anthologies. Oh, actually, no. VHS 1 and 2 were pretty good.
Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, you're talking about like anthologies? Like okay, that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anthologies.
Yeah, I'd probably say Saul's really good.
I like
VHS has some good ones.
I like Creepshow.
Yes.
Not bad.
Creepshow's pretty good.
Yeah,
you know what movie I saw yesterday? It was not yesterday, like a couple of days ago. It was Wednesday. Leprechaun. Now that was some cheesy 90s.
The original?
Oh my God, Rachel from Friends is in this movie crap.
For the first time?
Beautiful. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Rachel from Friends was in the first one.
Oh no, I mean, like, did you watch it for the first time, or you just rewatched it?
Because I rewatched it because my sister wanted me to come over for St. Patrick's Day, so I ended up watching it with them. I also saw Raya. We should talk about that later.
That movie is a St. Patty's classic for me. Oh boy, St. Patty's turn that movie on.
That is a classic.
The angry Irish noises in the distance.
Right. The Irish brogue. I know two Irish people actually. And I want one of them on stream. Monica, I think the guys know her. Monicon. She makes like elder style art.
Oh, she's Irish?
Yeah, she's Irish.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
she's cool. I've talked to her on Minds for a little bit. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, like she's been on like streams with Salem, and she's Irish.
Oh,
she's
shit.
She's Irish.
I don't get notifications when Salem streams, and it's just like
he doesn't really stream that often anymore. He's been really on his writing, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, because he's doing the Mythverse thing.
Yeah, he's got his own Mythoverse thing going on. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of you, Salem. If you hear this, I'm happy for you.
And also, Salem, thanks for he shared out the announcement of my book too when he was on Minds a little while ago. And I probably should have like messaged him today. Thanks for that. But if he's watching, yeah, thanks for that, man.
Yeah,
Real
apparently, so apparently, here's something I learned though from her. Apparently, like there's a difference between normal Ireland and normal Ireland and Northern Ireland.
Isn't like
And
part?
they're like-
isn't like one part like still technically like part of the UK or something, and the other
Yeah,
like
and they're like really touchy about it, and it's really different over there. And they don't like and they like to be called Ireland and Northern Ireland for that very reason. And I'm just like, okay, that does not sound. That doesn't
It feels
sound
like
very.
We are not the same, damn it.
we're not the same. God damn it!
Know your place, Northerner.
Know your place, fucking Northerner.
Why do I feel like Northerner hurts? Would hurt us something than this Northern Irish person's feelings. Like someone says so aggressively. What you
Fucking
doing down
Northerner.
here,
Northerner?
Northerner?
We don't like to Northerner. Go back to your farmhouse and.
Oh, you southern bastard!
Southern bastard.
Let me stop before we offend any Irish people.
Like I said, we're gonna have angry Irish noises in the chat.
My husband is Irish Italian, so that might not go over so well. Go figure.
Apparently, like this is something people say. Like Irish is the most is the sexiest accent in the world. Apparently,
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard some Irish women, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of hot, but like, I don't know if I go that far.
I mean, like Becky. I mean, like, have you heard Becky Lynch?
I think I have like
the wrestler. Like
I might have. I had to.
Cause like I'm like, hey man, she can chew my shamrocks any day. God damn. So yeah, that's apparently like I always thought it would be like Italian, you know?
Italian?
Italian.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't like Italian. I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't think I've heard enough Italian women to make that decision.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard too many of that.
Now
like, Australians, I'm not gonna lie, I do like female Australian accents sometimes. I think they do. Like on the YouTuber and Susan, do not flag the stream for me saying her name. Sugar Tits. His accent is really, I really like her accent.
Yeah,
flagged.
Flagged.
Flagged. It's not flagged because you said tits. It's flagged because she's Sugar Tits and she's related to Bering, so of course she's gonna be
Bering's wife.
Sugar Pears.
Yeah.
She's actually back on YouTube now, which is awesome.
Yeah. Didn't they have a kid?
Yeah, they did. That's why she was gone for a year.
Yeah. They had a kid.
A beautiful
also,
thing.
I know this is gonna be something stupid, but congratulations to Dankula. He got a kid too recently.
Yeah, Dankula's kid.
Yeah,
he uploaded a photo of that.
Mazel tov, and like the baby raised her arm and he said, "Oh, here we go again."
Just no more Nazi pug jokes, Dank. Don't get arrested again.
Please, not again.
Not again. We're going to jail for that.
He's like, oh, he said, oh Lord, not again.
Seriously.
He's like,
Dankula's fucking funny though. I got mad respect for that dude.
And now, I think Crowder's having twins.
Wow.
Wait,
okay.
Steven Crowder's having twins?
Mm-hmm.
I know they're trying to cancel him for that. I think that clip you had posted on Twitter, and I was like, bro, that shit is fucking funny. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, man, that was hilarious.
Funny.
I'm like, and they all saying like, we're trying to do this for black farmers. Dude, I can tell you right now.
I don't have many black farmers, honestly. Like, I
am direct descendant. I can trace my ancestry back to like slave days, like my great grandmother. Yeah. And what the story is, we were slaves in Georgia, Atlanta. We were slaves in Georgia. We came to Tennessee when my great grandmother rose, and then there was my great grandmother Mama Carrie, she came over to Louisville, planted roots, and had my great grandmother, Mama Doris, who is I'm just gonna say this right now because I'm saying it right now.
Yeah.
She is the most badass person I've ever met in my life. I am not kidding.
That's
Like
pretty cool.
I'm not kidding. Like she's still alive. She's like 97 right now.
Wow.
And
Wow.
when she had cancer, we had to like watch over her and stuff. And she scared me because I was supposed to watch her, make sure she's okay, make sure she don't do anything. She's still getting up, trying to clean and cook. I said, Granny, if you don't sit there, you're going to give me a heart attack because I'm supposed to make sure you're supposed to stay off your feet. And you over here cleaning and cooking like it's no big deal. You got cancer, you years old shit. And she's
I
still
like to keep
going,
busy.
like, she's still going, man. And she's like legitimately like, I don't want to use like pure, but she really is just a pure good old lady. I can't think of one bad thing to say about her.
That's nice to
pretty
hear,
cool,
man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can be wholesome what I want to be. You guys can I can be wholesome what I want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do with Slim?
Give it 10 minutes. We're very back. Give it 10 minutes. We're
Yeah,
gonna be talking about titties again
I think
for some
Slim
reason.
got body snatched, guys.
For some
I think
reason.
Susan's got a gun to his head. That's what's going on. Susan's like, I got my hand on the button, Slim. Say something else.
Blink if you're in trouble. Oh wait, you can't do that.
Don't say anything if you agree with us. How about that?
If you're
Okay.
in danger and you know it, clap your hands.
I don't know how to respond to that, honestly. Yeah,
But seriously, that's cool that
she's
you
a
have
fighter
that
exeter.
with your grandma. So is grandma or great grandma?
Great.
She's my great grandmother.
All right, that's cool that you have that relationship with your great grandma. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she has that relationship with everybody. Everybody respects her. Everybody loves her. Everybody bows down to her, man. Like
That's
I'm not
usually
even
how it
kidding.
goes in black families. I've noticed. It's like
Yeah,
everyone
like-
bows out to the grandma usually, or great grandma if she's around.
Yeah, my grandmother, like she was the matriarch of the family, like proper.
Yeah, like
Real thing.
there's one thing we never fight in her house. If there's ever an argument, disagreement, we never do that shit in her house ever.
Yeah, never do that.
Period.
Never do that.
Yeah, if I have kids and they have or like family come over and I'm like old and I'm like, yeah, don't bring that shit over here.
Yeah,
Like
but
I tell you,
but
you can go
it's-
outside and do that. Just don't
but
bring
not-
it
I
in
still
here.
got enough strength
nah.
to beat your ass and stop.
Nah. It's more like out of respect. Like if
Yeah.
there's ever
I
like
totally
any
get
like,
it.
especially like any like disputes, they're like, hey man, don't be doing that shit over here. Do it. Don't be doing that. You can even like have a bit of a squabble outside, but don't be doing that shit in the house, man.
Yeah.
Not in front of Granny. We don't do that shit.
Don't do that in front of Granny.
Sundays are for God and family. That's what I learned from her. So again, I can be wholesome what I want to be. Fuck y'all.
Like I said,
Wholesome Slim.
He's still being held hostage by Susan.
It only lasts for a few seconds.
You sure it's Susan or not a Karen? The
Oh,
Karen.
it might be a Karen. Well, Susan is an elder Karen, so
Oh,
that's the name for the
remember?
elder Karen.
Karen. That's like a dragon.
Becky is the
Oh my
Becky is
God,
the
Yeah,
is
y'all better
the
be careful.
fledgling
Susan's
Karen.
like, yeah,
Then
Susan's
Karen's the
listening.
mid tier, and then Susan is elder Karen.
Susan's like, y'all talking all that shit?
The arch Karen.
The
Y'all
arch
talking all that
Karen.
shit? I'm gonna cut your stream.
She's the Sauron of Karen. She's
Yeah.
literally a giant eye.
One needs to
Look
make
at
like a
everybody
Magic the
come-
Gathering card. It's like
Look.
a Karen, but
Arch.
like with demon shit all over, like the arch Karen.
Oh my God, yes.
Like plus 10. It's like plus 10 against managers. Against managers.
You guys answer Burning Exeter's question. I'm going to be right back.
What it says there?
What do
Let me
you
see.
guys think of Kim Possible and Shago ship?
Hot.
Good.
I mean,
Best ship.
Hot.
the
Hot.
Rule 34 is nice.
You think my man Ron won't be welcome to a threesome? You think he won't welcome a little more flavor into his life? Finally show Shigo's hating ass what Ron can do.
But does
No,
he
How
have
many
pretty
times
funny.
has Shigo insulted Ron?
Yeah,
on
she really
every
does.
episode.
She really has gone at Ron
Stupid this,
pretty
dummy
hard,
that,
from what I remember.
foolish clown this and that. I'm like, all right. Ron Unstoppable? It's time for you to
Well,
show
we're
her
gonna find out.
why they call you Ron Unstoppable, despite it being your legal name.
Yeah, I was like, Ron flex on him.
She go, what did she like? I forgot what she turned good one episode, and wow,
Yeah,
her and Kim became friends. Yeah, her and Kim became friends in that episode. I remember.
There's like one
episode.
episode, and then she went back to being evil or something.
Yeah,
it was a
raid.
machine, right?
Yeah, it was like a raid that turned her good, and then she was like in a school teacher outfit, and it was great.
Yeah, she was like Kimmy, and I was like, oh man, this is an awesome episode.
Best episode, 10 out of 10.
Wait, didn't Kim also turn evil in the same episode, or was that a different episode?
I think it was like maybe later in the episode, maybe.
Where they had the raid and Kim turned very clingy, and Ron was like, "Oh no, she's crazy."
Oh right, that was a different episode.
Oh yeah, that was the modulator episode.
Yeah,
and that's what and that was basically the episode where it gave them mood swings.
Yeah,
and then for a while it just made them straight up horny.
Yeah. And Ron and what's the villain's name again? What's the why I always forget his name?
Draken.
Yeah, Ron and Draken. I remember they were hiding. They're like, women, am I right? And I was like,
what is with these women?
He's like, I remember there was like one, and here's the thing though. I think Pointman called this out, and he's like, there's a lot of scenes where like Shigo and him are like, she's like, let's make kissy face. He's like, I don't want to make kissy face. Let's make kissy face. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then like you see like a bunch, you see like a bunch of scenes where like where she's on top of him. Like,
right?
There's no way.
Someone likes being dominated. That's all I'm gonna say. In the right.
No, I'm saying this right now.
It always made me laugh when that happened.
There's no way they didn't do something past second base. They at least went to second base at one point.
Yeah, probably.
They did. It was her choice.
How old was Shingo in the first place? Because it seemed like she and that other dude were kind of a ship in themselves.
I think I looked that up, and I think Shigo is like definitely like in her mid to late 20s. And Draken Draken is the same age as Kim's father, who seems to be like 45 to 50 at least.
Oh no, she pulling a school teacher on her.
And like I mean like if you go like 25 to 40. I mean,
no, I'm talking about when you're talking about with Ron.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like, she's pulling a school teacher over there. Like, I don't know about that one.
Ron was interested. Ron was like eyeballing her early, like in the first episode, and it was like she's wanted in 7 countries. She's wanted in 7 countries, and Ron was like, "Damn, make that 8." She's
make that 8 exactly.
Make that
8. Ron knew. He knows better, man. What was that other dude that Shigo was? He liked her. The muscular dude who was kind of stupid though.
I think. I think about senior, junior.
No.
Yes.
Wasn't he like?
Yes.
No, he didn't like.
He was like that was with Bonnie at one episode.
It was a different. Okay, it was. I remember there was this dude who was trying to get her attention, and almost for the whole episode, she kind of like ignored him and snubbed him. But then, like in the end, she was like, "Oh man, he's kind of cute and hot." I don't remember which character that was specifically. I just remember him being buff.
Yeah, because like I the only guy I could think of is senior, junior. But like the thing about it was like that was more like a mentor type style relationship from that episode.
Yeah, I remember he's fuzzy.
It's been a while since I actually watched the show. I'll say that. It was on TV when I watched it.
But like here's the thing. There was a lot of jokes. Right? I remember one joke that got me. Like I rewatched Kim Possible and it got me. I busted out laughing, and it was simply because of Nicole Sullivan's delivery. And senior, junior was like, my father's birthday coming. I got you here because basically he tried to steal something. Like, well, I brought you here because my father's birthday is coming up. And she goes said, whoa, okay, two things. I don't bake cakes and I don't jump out of them. I'm like, whoa, Shigo.
Whoa, okay.
Shigo, what was your lot of work before you became a
Yeah, I was
henchman?
like,
'Cause
you went there a little quick.
Those subtle jokes, man, they just don't hit anymore. They don't do like they used to.
and then like she said, what was another joke, something like that. It was I can't think of it right now. And then like somebody pointed out that another really funny joke is that if you rewatch the entire show and you watch all the dialogue closely, if you watch all the dialogue closely, and anytime they like kind of ship Ron and Kim, you realize that at the end of the day, it wasn't Kim. Kim never said she wasn't interested in Ron. She was like, me and Ron just aren't like that. Ron's always the one to say reject the relationship. He's like, oh, me and Kim would never do that. I don't want to be in a relationship with Kim. We're not gonna be in a relationship with Kim.
Yeah, it was
Ron. Kim never said I don't want to be in a relationship with Ron. She was just like, that's just something we never.
Yeah. The only time she ever like
and then
struck back was like when I think it was anytime Shigo was the one that kind of said that. She's like, "What? Me, Ron? No," and she was like, "Okay, Kim." Like Shigo knew. She's like, "Okay, Kim."
Yeah.
It was like Kim never said it's never gonna happen. It was Ron the one saying it's never gonna happen. And so I
know that. What I'm saying is like anytime Shigo teased Kim during the fight, Kim was like, just only because Shigo, knows how to get in her skin. She's like, "What? No, I'm focus on the fight." Shigo's like, okay.
Yeah, okay. But then the funniest part was like during like season 4 where she said, "I'll be like," she was like, but she said, "Don't get mad at me, Kim. Bonnie kissed me. She was a kisser. I was a kissee." And she was like, "Of course I know it. Of course I know she kissed you. It took you over 10 years to kiss me." So it was like all these years, and the joke being, Ron was keeping Kim in the friend zone. Yeah. He was the one friend zoning her the entire.
There was
show.
Also that good episode where Ron's remember how he trained in the temple that one time, and one of the females there came back for him because she needed his help, and the whole episode Kim was just like gelling, and even
gelling.
Everyone kept looking at Kim was like, "Are you gelling?" So I'm not gel. And even though what's the name on the computer? What's his name? Always on the computer.
Wade.
Yeah, even Wade was like, "Yo, Kim, you gotta stop gelling."
Smart guy.
Like 3 times to her.
He's like, you going to the jelly school in a minute. You going to jelly school in a minute, Kim.
Let's see here. Petty Hill, like fun fact. Apparently, Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction share the same universe as Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, because it's all because of Big Kahuna Burger apparently. Because there's Big Kahuna Burger in both places, and like I'm just like,
why?
Dude, like
I don't know. That's probably just a reference.
It's because we talked about this before on stream. Actually, people forget that Robert Rodriguez, who's probably most famous for doing the fucking Spy Kids movies, is best friends with Quentin Tarantino. They are such good friends. They consider each other brothers. They are legitimately, unbelievably close friends. Huh. They've been so for such a long time. They are like legitimately really, really, really fucking close. They're good friends. People forget that. Like one of the most influential and inspired filmmakers of all time is best friends with the guy whose major contribution to film was Spy Kids and Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
And Machete.
Machete and yeah, you know what I mean. But
yeah, I know what you mean.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's a lot better director than people give him credit for.
He's actually really entertaining.
No, he's
Machete's fucking hilarious.
Machete was wild.
Yeah,
the second one though was a little too wild at the end. I was like, okay, what the fuck is happening now?
I think I saw 2. For one
Wasn't 2 the one where in the end he had to go to space?
Yeah, it's like
And
they do
Elon
like
Musk was
a
there?
fake trailer. You do like
Oh,
a fake.
wow.
I don't know if Elon Musk was in it, but
He was.
Charlie Sheen is the president, and
Yes.
he like pardons Machete as a go kick some ass, and
He's
you
in
get
the
pardoned.
space. He saves him. He pardons him. He's like, "We're gonna send you missing the space."
And like Mel Gibson is
Elon
the villain
freaking
for
Musk
some
just
reason.
shows up and he's like, "Yo, you ready to go, Machete?" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
They have Sofia Vergara as like this like boob armor thing that has
Yeah.
chain guns in the nipple part. And a
Okay,
fucking
hype. This all
she's
sounds
got
like
this fucking like she has this
I
thing
love
she
those
yells,
movies, man.
fetch me the strap on it. It's like a
Yeah.
revolver where the
Okay.
where the pelvis is. She pelvis fronts to fire it. And she's just looking batshit
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Trying
I'm in.
it
Where the hell
I
did you go?
love
And
those kind of
Machete.
freaking B movies, man. Those movies are always up my alley. Movies
Exactly.
like Machete and whatnot. I don't know if you guys.
Oh wait.
Uh,
I'm tripping. He did do another big movie. I forgot. I keep forgetting he did. I keep forgetting he did Alita.
Didn't
He did Alita.
Wait, that was
Yeah.
that was Robert Rodriguez? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That was wait,
It
was
was,
that
yeah,
him?
it was him actually.
That
Yeah,
movie
he
was
did.
actually way better
was
than I
good.
thought it was gonna be. Like even when I
Yeah,
heard
it-
people saying it was good, I was like, it probably ain't gonna be that good, right? And it's like, oh shit.
And
Oh shit, I
apparently-
actually like that.
apparently it was actually like an actual faithful and good adaptation of the.
I actually heard
manga.
some people say they did things better than the manga, especially with the love interest things. Apparently, it happens way faster in the manga to the point where it's like, damn, that was fast.
I
I mean, in the
still hated
manga-
his ass in the movie.
Yeah,
Damn. When he died, I laughed in the theater. I said, "Finally, goodbye, good
Yeah,
riddance." My
I mean,
goodness.
I'll just say it's gonna happen fast in the manga because it's a comic. You know, it's
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was like a kind of like a just first sight type thing,
Yeah,
from what I heard.
yeah, because Lita's a naive. She's way
yeah,
more
I mean,
naive than
it doesn't
compared
really
to the
matter
movie.
because I also don't think it matters that much because he's like it's supposed to be. She's like a dumb kid then.
Yeah,
Opposed to
Yeah.
I mean,
Burning,
he died
burning
the same
Exeter.
way.
That is
So
burning Exeter. That is gross. I'm sorry.
Originally,
Well,
hold on. What is it? Originally, during Kim Powell's first season, creator and I wanted Kim and she that would have been a little bit weird. Given
I
the
don't know.
age
They could have just made him
difference
younger.
there.
That's all they. They didn't really have an
Saucy.
age set for you then. She just
I
was a
would've,
bad guy.
you wouldn't see me complaining. I'll say that much.
She would like Shigo was clear. Like they established that Kim's like 14 or 15, and Shigo's like clearly like 20 something.
Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
the
that would have
20s.
been a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a joke where she got angry that I think someone like called her grandma, like said she was in her 30s, and she was like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Not yet. She was like, not yet.
That's a good way to get shot, bro.
Sauron, Sauron now,
Sauron.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
It would have been nasty considering that's what I'm saying. Like she's a whole nah, man. I can't see
Decade
that working
older.
out.
I don't know. I'll just say this. I will say I doubt. How much you want to bet that person said that like recently, and just to be cool.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That-
man.
somebody
I
probably
get,
had
I
to be in
get,
the office like
I get. It feels like a Kurosami thing where they're like just
Yeah.
catering to the crowd where people constantly just want it because it's a very popular ship on like the internet. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's a ton
I
of
mean, yeah,
there's a
it's
ton of
it's a crack ship.
there's a-
It's a crack
it's a-
ship.
yeah,
I
it's a
understand
crack
completely.
ship.
Okay, my thoughts on Korsami. Let's face it. If it wasn't for Korsami, everyone would have forgot about Legend of Korra.
Yes.
probably.
No,
I was there
dude.
for bad things.
No,
We talk-
they would
Barry
have
was the
remembered.
best.
They would have remembered, but it would have been for the porn.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
We were getting good porn of it before
It still
Kurosawa
has a
wasn't.
good- it
I'll
still
say
has
that
a
much.
strong-
They decided to make the porn canon.
It'd be better than the other
mean,
ones. It'd be better than the
Porn was
comics.
canon.
We
Oh,
got-
speaking of that, you
me
remember
and-
that
me and-
game? Oh, no, I'll
Me
tell
and,
you.
hold
after
on,
this.
me and Bagtoons and Edgy talked about this yesterday. They put a lot of detail in Korra's torture. Anytime Korra gets tortured, they put a lot of detail in the animation when she's
That's every-
tortured.
That's every movie though. It's like everything.
No,
now,
I mean like
whenever the girl's
no,
getting,
I
like-
mean like no, I mean like it feels borderline. I don't want to say hentai, but it feels like borderline.
Fetishy.
Like
This is someone's fetish.
yeah, like it feels like somebody had a
No.
little too much fun animating this because every time that happens to Korra, they put a lot of detail into like the animation. Like it's a lot more fluid and there's a lot more detail. What you're doing. I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable, and
not in the way you intended.
Not in the way you intended. Even like either way, it's making me uncomfortable, and either way, it's not either intentional or not.
Have you played the new Tomb Raiders? Like that's how those are. Like she'll like have to like pull like the rusty like pike out of her. She's like
someone really like
we were talking about that too yesterday. Yeah, we were talking about yesterday too. Where it's like Laura is full on like just
psycho.
Nasty, psycho and nasty.
Yeah, she went full on psycho by the third game.
Really? I didn't even finish the first game. I thought it was so boring. I don't know what people liked about it. I really don't.
I got to the second one and I was kind of like, yeah, this is kind of boring. Because here's the thing that pissed me off. Okay, so at the end of the first one, in the QTE event, yes, they kill the final boss in the QTE event, which is okay. Well, not even final boss.
That's always the worst.
Let me back up. Okay, so the whole thing is they're foreshadowing. Oh, the reason why you guys can't leave this island and this storm is here is because it's being controlled by this immortal, right? And Laura's friend, the Asian one, is like of a certain bloodline where the immortal can basically body swap with them, and the cult on the island and the leader is like, we're gonna transfer her body into the immortal Himiko. I can't remember. I don't know why I remember her fucking name. We're gonna transfer Himiko into the friend's body so that way the storm goes away and we can leave the island. And you go to stop it, and you end up fighting the cult leader, and it's a QTE event, and Laura ends up because I think she gets like another. I forgot how she gets another pistol, but she gets another pistol. I think she jacks his, and then she has two of them, and she dual wields them and guns them down with them. So you're thinking, oh, okay, so the next game we're gonna dual wield pistols like in the old ones, right? Well, that's gonna be an option. Nah, you back to the bow.
Yeah,
you back to the fucking bow.
Right.
And I like the bow, but it's like, can I get the dual pistols, please? Like as an option.
Give me my dual pistols now.
Like, everything about that game is like I just feel like I played it before. Everything about it, just been there, done that.
Also, I kind of hate when they're trying to do the whole Laura's this. She's never done this before, and then it's like, but you play the game, and it's like you playing it like fucking like every fucking shooter game. Because he just mowing people down. It's like Laura has a freak out, and then the next minute you just mowing people down.
Yeah, it's like never connected with the story. Never connected with the gameplay. It just felt like you're just like here's everything's so hard. And I was like, can you guys just tell me I'm badass? Because I feel like I'm doing badass things. You're not telling me I'm badass.
It was so weird because it's like she has a realistic reaction to killing the first guy. Like she's all like she's crying, she's throwing up, she's upset, and it's like that was a pretty real reaction to murdering someone.
Why not? Yeah. You could have you could have just made it like a stealth survival game.
Yeah, you really would have made more
sense.
Yeah.
And I thought originally it was supposed to just be a prequel, like showing how Laura became Laura.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was.
Laura, and
that's why I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then they got the dual pistol. It's like, okay, nice. So we got that. And then it's just like, no, this isn't this is a reboot.
Here's something I thought about with the new Tomb Raider. Not just this, but the movie. It actually seems like she's a lot less what some people consider feminist, because I mean, one of the cool things about the original is, yes, she could have taken her family fortune, but she made her own freaking fortune. She basically had her own agency and stuff like that in the original games. And then the new one, she just seemed like she was just trying to. It wasn't that she was tomb raiding; it's just she was just trying to survive. I mean, it
wasn't even about tomb raiding.
I like her being a badass. Like she was like an Indiana Jones type, like just doing like I'm off to my badass adventure now.
And it never felt like that in the new one. It's just like, oh crap, she was put in this horrible situation. So I guess I'm just gonna have to try and survive and everything like that. And of course she's gonna survive because she's freaking Lara Croft. But still, it would have been kind of more interesting to see her have her own agency, if you want to use.
Exactly.
You want to know what it would have been cool, like if she was forced, like you said, forced to survive, forced to be survival. But they could have gone like the Far Cry approach, where she starts off as like this kind of spoiled person, but then a reality crashes down, she becomes this badass, and by the end of the game, she realizes, you know what, I like this. I can't go back. I can't go back. I fell in love with the thrill and the blood, not the bloodlust, because
not the bloodlust,
but like the
adrenaline,
like the thrill and the adrenaline. I love it. I can't go back to my old life. I got all this money and I can always train and
rich
stuff. Like I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's start raiding some tunes. I'm like, that would have seemed like a better direction to go in.
Yeah, would have.
Yeah, but
then
instead
they
of
just
having
made her
these-
like PTSD, crazy Laura, who's like, I gotta hunt the immortals and stop
I mean, it would kind of
Trinity.
make sense. She's kind of
I'm
Give me the
tired.
blood.
I could get
Bathe in
behind
the
that.
blood of the
If they like,
innocents.
if it like went that direction, like throughout the game, she's like slowly just like, no, I'm actually really cool with this, guys.
Yeah,
But,
that
like,
would have been fine.
I'm
like-
tired. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. This is something a lot of modern writers do now. And I know I say modern writers a lot, but it really is just modern
no, it's
writers.
pretty accurate.
I mean,
They
I was like,
depend. They oh sorry, but they depend way too much on PTSD.
They really
think
do
it's-
like
And think it's
PTSD
think it's character development. It's not character development.
But that's what happened with
PTSD
freaking Steven
is
Universe. They
definitely
even
not
gave him
cat development.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Because
we
of
touched on
reason.
that yesterday too. It was disgusting what they did to Steven.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like that too because of, I know that you guys aren't big fans of Steven Universe. I actually,
I was a
I have.
okay, here's the thing, though.
It's very complicated. You know, I call her over for the weekends and she goes home and she can't leave a toothbrush in the house. That kind of situation. All right, because like,
okay.
I loved early Steven Universe. Then he just after Garner's fusion reveal, that's when it slowly started going downhill for me personally.
Yeah.
And then Steven Universe the movie came out, and I was like, oh, this is not too bad actually. And then Future came out, and I was like, you made me appreciate what these characters used to represent because you butchered every single one of them. How could you do this to Steven?
Okay, without giving away too much of my past, I know that some people aren't big fans of school, but I am. I definitely think education's an important thing. And the fact that he like started the school and he started to try and teach the gems to be better, and the fact that the diamonds, they were flawed, but at least it looked like they were trying to do community service for all the crap that they did, I thought was pretty interesting. And Steven is acting like a total dick in front of the entire thing. It's like, okay, we get it. You had a tough childhood, but does that really excuse you for being a dick to the other gems? Does it excuse you being a dick to your father? What the fuck is wrong with you, little shit?
Here's the thing, though. Me. Again, like this is exactly the kind of conversation me and Bag.
Y'all went in on that yesterday, and I was like, here's no context for this because I don't watch this fucking show.
But here's the thing, like you have to understand, like when they went over the whole PTSD thing, I told Bags this. And when you look over it, they only pull clips from the first 3 seasons because that was the only time Steven actually had to struggle and actually had to go through some bullshit. That was the only time. After season 3, where basically every character he talked to, he talked down business, he talked down the diamonds, and basically like just had everything handed to him after season 3. But they only show Steven for the first 3 seasons because it felt like they were trying to say, well, we can make Steven's character deep and serious too, guys. I'm like, no, because you're literally pointing out the problem we already have. Steven was only a good character for the first 3 seasons. After that, he kind of became Mary Sue.
Yeah. Well, one other thing to kind of keep in mind with this is one of the fact that, well, the last season, is it me or when he went into his quote unquote final form? This is Steven, by the way. Didn't he look like a freaking dildo?
Pink dildo Godzilla.
Dildo.
Wasn't there like a controversy with one of the people?
Yeah, like
on
I'm
Steven
pretty
Universe
like I'm pretty
about-
sure I'm pretty sure like I heard some. I don't know if it's confirmed. And I'm taking with a heap of salt, but I'm pretty sure like I saw one person who worked on the show said this is some sort of a commentary on toxic masculinity and how Steven.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
My
with
God,
Get the fuck out of here with that.
I'm just like, and I really don't get it. Like, cause they try to. Here's the thing: Steven Universe Future. You can just call it Steven trying to make up problems to look more deep than what he actually is.
All that happens in every episode.
And I don't even blame Steven for that. I blame the writers because even they realized that Steven didn't have any serious conflict for the
outside
past
of gem
2
business.
seasons.
Yeah,
for the past 2 seasons.
It forces so hard
seasons.
by also having characters just go, oh, we don't exist to help him anymore. Bye.
And I can't get over the whole Connie subplot. He's like, well, you're moving away and I might not see you for a while. I'm like, you're lying. It teleports.
Steve can also fly too. He can also fly too. That's that too.
Yeah. Okay, this goes back to the can he also teleport with the lion?
Yes, lion opens portals.
Yeah, with lion, he can literally teleport.
This is American Chavez all over again.
We said the same thing
this
yesterday.
Is like
Lion has shown to go up. He can go as far as to the freaking moon, so he can go anywhere
across the country, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Apparently, all the stuff that's going on with Steven Universe is happening in Maryland because Rebecca Sugar apparently came from Maryland originally. So
I get that, but like,
I get that, right?
When it comes to writing stories, I don't want to base. I don't want to base all my stories in New York City because I live in New York City. I one day want to leave and base my story somewhere else, and because honestly, it's too many times in the universe. It feels like Maryland is the only place on Earth. It feels like no other place on Earth exists. Like never once did the U.S. government ever just say, "Man, there's a lot of weird activity going down in Maryland." There's a lot of weird alien shit going down in Maryland. We should investigate this. Send in the FBI or somebody.
Yeah,
one subplot with you know what? That could have been Steven Universe Future, to be honest. Steven Universe Future could have just been like, now the U.S. military is getting involved. How is Steven going to handle helping his alien friends? I don't know, something like that.
What's one trope?
That's a tangent. The fact that the U.S. government didn't get involved in anything with
from the giant arm in the earth to, first of all, we have technology, okay, that we'd be able to kind of see that. Okay, you're not gonna sit here and tell me we have not detected a giant cluster of gems in the earth that is in the shape of a giant arm.
Yeah.
This is like a pet peeve of mine. I've noticed a lot of movies do this shit. Why the fuck does always military always like we gotta nuke it? Like it's always we gotta nuke it.
Listen,
like,
sometimes it's easier.
Sometimes it's like okay, I get easier. It. Yes.
Oh yeah, one question I have about because I never watched like the end of it. Was there any other aliens? Did the gems kill the other aliens in the universe?
Okay, so here's the first part.
Here's what happened. At first they said they were colonizers and they actually did do that. But then when people called out like these are genocidal monsters, they tried to retcon. They kind of retcon something. Oh well, actually, human life was the first organic life they came across that was sentient. And I'm like, that just makes it worse.
And this was said months after Future ended. They were like, humans were the only first sentient creatures. They also said that there really is no other life in space.
Bullshit.
And I was like, that's bullshit.
So there's no sentient life in all the universe.
They literally said we have destroyed even if you didn't let's say you didn't meet any sentient life, you still are destroyed organic organisms like plants and potentially animals and shit on other planets. So don't give me any of that bullshit. You guys are trying to do damage control. You guys
it was mean damage control because I remember finding that video Drew I found about all that Drew the round table because those guys are always talking about Steven Universe. And they were like Vox and everyone at the round table was like, yeah, look, see guys, they're not genocidal people. They the creator said so after an entreaty after I used to fucking love. I used to take the cartoon community so fucking seriously.
I honestly never did because I just
what the hell?
I just kind of felt like this. Like y'all are really up your own asses.
Up your own asses, I tell you. My goodness.
Speaking of up their own asses, before the stream,
you sew up your ass, you can smell your own throat.
Yeah. Speaking of up their ass, I was watching EFAP, and I think they might still be on, and they were like reacting to this video Cosmonaut did.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And he was trying to defend fucking Batman versus Superman, and his goddamn. Here's the thing, though. He was talking about like how it references this art thing depicting Paradise Lost or something. Therefore, Zack Snyder's a genius.
Oh wow, amazing!
So it's like, the opening with Batman and the theme of that is falling. And what do the notes do? They fall, and he's not even using the full sheet because there's clearly notes going up and some going down. So it's like, bro, that doesn't make any sense. And then when he's rising up, the music rises up. That's literally every movie ever.
Every movie.
When a character is picking themselves up or something dramatic is happening that changes the dour tone, the music's gonna pick up.
I actually
that's not brilliant.
I think I threw this away, but there was like a time where I did rewrite some scenes for like a Man of Steel. and there is one part where it seems like, you know, like the giant globe on the daily planet is gonna fall down, and Superman is like, it's trying to stop it, and it seems like it's gonna crush Superman because he's never picked up anything that heavy before. And like what I wanted to do, I know it's gonna sound so cheesy, but like everything in the movie just stops, and then like he's just thinking about something his pocket said, and he's just thinking about something his father said.
Yeah.
And then like in unison they say, "You are destined for greatness." And then like what I wanted to do was just have him slowly pick up the Daily Planet globe, and it will be to the theme of the original John Williams score. And it'd be like dun 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 dun, and it's like, and then you pick up the whole thing, and then you click it back up there. I just wanted to do that once, and I'll be like, that would be such a cool scene to have in a Superman movie.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be cool,
but it is cheesy, but
it's fucking Superman, so it's gonna be cheesy.
I don't care what that. It seems like that in Superman media. I'll take it. People like, and then this cheesy ass scene, but yes.
And then there's this other scene I really wanted to do. I know this isn't my fan fiction writing hour. Sorry, but I just wanted to do it real quick. There was another scene where like what I wanted the ending for the Man of Steel would be after he defeats Zod and everything's back to normal.
Does he kill Zod in this one, or is it just?
No, he gets sent to the Phantom Zone.
No, Zod sacrificed himself to save the Earth because he's sympathetic in this one. I don't want to get into it right now in the stream because I don't want this to be fan fiction hour. Maybe another stream, but this is an idea I had. Basically,
fan fiction hour.
Yeah,
that's either going to be hilariously bad or it would be hilarious regardless.
Well, we would need a lot more alcohol for that.
Yeah,
but like anyway, he goes up there and he realizes he's tired, and what he does is he goes way up into the stratosphere. And he looks up and he basically like listens for people so he can help. You know what I mean? So he's like using his super hearing to hear all the troubles in the world and like analyzing what.
Even though I have to ask, how is he able to hear in space when he does that?
He's Superman. Shut up.
I know he's an alien, but it's like that's not how it works, man.
But he's he's
like in Superman Returns.
Like
that's
how he did
like,
Superman Returns, right?
Should be able to hear shit.
Basically, okay. He's in. Give me this, okay? Give me this one, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. And anyway, he's high enough to be in the Earth's stratosphere, okay? So he's listening to make sure to see like which problems he can solve, which problems he can't solve, and he's like trying to rationalize and prioritize. And he realizes that then he starts getting a little depressed, and he looks down and he's like, man, I can't do all this alone. It's like, you know what, I'm Superman, but I can't be everywhere at once. But then like when he keeps hearing like disasters and horrible things going on, but then like his ears perk up and it says a mysterious red blur, a mysterious being, nothing more than a red blur, saves a school bus full of children. A mysterious woman in odd armor saves a kid. And you basically get like a countdown of the Justice League. And they said they reports of a green man in a red cape, transformed into a transformed and suddenly saved a group of people, and he's like, I don't have to do this alone, and that's for like the setup for Justice League, I guess.
Man, that is so corny, but I actually would have probably liked it.
He's like, and then he said, you see like the sun rising on him. He's like, I don't have to do this alone. I'm like, it's it's corny.
It's corny as hell, but like
Yeah.
it probably would have gone over better than what they went with.
It's closer than what I would want, definitely. I'll say that for damn sure.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I like cheesy shit.
Yeah, I love cheesy shit. People don't understand. Like, you actually like this cheesy trash? I'll say yes.
Yeah, like cheesy shit is fine. You don't take every.
My kids is still lit, boys. What are you talking about?
It just takes a balance, You just take some balance.
It's like, I freaking loved. I still like Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is corny as hell.
Yeah.
That movie is corny.
Reset the clock.
Reset the clock. We canceled the apocalypse. I gotta watch a Netflix show for that.
You know a movie I watched recently that like some people was like, this is a little too cheesy and corny for me, and some people had weird expectations from this film. It was what's it called? Willy's Crazy World or something like that. It's the movie.
The other Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That's not really Five Nights.
Yeah, it was Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I've never seen. Never heard of that.
That movie was so silly, so dumb. I freaking loved it. And it's the one time Nicolas Cage is actually a silent protagonist for the whole film.
Nicolas Cage is a silent protagonist? What the fuck?
I know. I was shocked myself. I said, this man doesn't speak?
That's
the one thing I love about Nicolas Cage. And yet he still did a fantastic job.
Well, in this case, he doesn't exist
so
in the new movie.
Silly and dumb. And I'm reading these reviews. They're like, this movie left little to desire. They didn't go too deep with the lore. And I'm like, bro, it's a movie about Nicolas Cage fighting animatronics.
No.
And the thing about the movie is, it's not they play it where it's like, because he kills the first animatronic 20 minutes in the movie. It isn't a slow burn. We're in the action pretty fast because like he pops his tires one day while driving. The tow truck guy's like, listen, buddy, I could fix your car real good, but I'm gonna need cash. I don't take card. You don't have cash? Well, I got a job for you that might just make it some quick money. So he sends him to the owner of this weird shut down Chuck E. Cheese like place.
Yeah, this really sounds like FNAF.
Yeah, and he's like, listen, you clean this place up real good, and we'll have your car fixed by morning. Of course, it's a trick. They're trying to sacrifice Nicolas Cage to the animatronics. But the funny part about the movie, funny part of the movie is Nicolas Cage legit will clean. He's legit doing his job, and he's cleaning up the whole place. And while he's sweeping, the first animatronic comes to fight him, which is an ostrich, and he looks at him. He hits him, and they start going at it. And the moment Nicolas Cage gets cut on his cheek, he kills it, Mortal Kombat style. It's so bloody and gruesome. My God,
this sounds like just like from Dusk Till Dawn level hilarious.
And then right after he killed it, he went right back to cleaning. He looked at
Is this on Shudder?
I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. It probably is, to be honest.
Because if it's on Shudder, I got Shudder, and I might check it out.
Yeah, if it's on Shudder, you should check that out because it's a weird movie.
Is it let me put it this way. Does it feel like Evil Dead 2 and type shit? Kinda,
because like it is. The animatronics are like it's magic. Yeah, it's magic. They got the animatronics are the souls of ex serial killers and stuff like that. And you got all the stuff. Nicolas Cage is like a badass and he's fighting them. This man fights animatronics with his hands cuffed behind his back.
Oh shit! Okay.
I gotta watch it because I fucking love Armored Darkness.
It's funny because like every time he fights an animatronic and he wins, he literally just goes right back to cleaning.
He's not even addressing it.
He doesn't address it at all. He literally goes right back to cleaning. He knows they're alive, and he cleans. These kids come inside the building. They're like, "No, you got to get out of here, sir. We're trying to save you so we can burn down the place." Nicolas Cage looked at the kids, and then went right back to cleaning. And when one of the kids
trying to get paid.
And then one of the kids tried to attack the animatronic, even though they weren't moving. Nicolas Cage stopped her, sat her down, and went back to cleaning. And I was like, my God, what's wrong with this dude? And every time he goes on break, it doesn't matter what time it is. Mid-fight, he was like, his watch went off. He went to get a beer and play pinball.
Did the animatronic just kind of stand there and wait for him?
It stood there and went after the kids instead.
What is this movie called?
I think. Let me see. Willy's Playland. I think. Let me see. Willy.
Well, speaking of Nicolas Cage, while you looking it up, has anyone seen the color from Outer Space?
Yes. Oh my god.
That shit was good. Like I actually.
Sorry, you brought that up, and now my stomach's churning again. That movie
that scene with the goats,
visuals.
Though. That scene with not the goats, the horses was like, shit, we going full thing in here.
The practical effects were really cool in that movie. They were really, really so cool.
I heard
that movie pretty cool.
Yeah, they did a good job with that. My only complaint, not a complaint, well, kind of. My only complaint was the okay, it is called Willy's Wonderland. They really want $20 to rent this shit on Amazon. What the fuck?
Where?
They want $20 to rent this shit on Amazon Prime. What the fuck? That's just to rent it.
I never seen rent prices on Amazon that high. What the
what the fuck is going on? Like,
usually it's like $4.
Hold on, let's see. They got more purchase options. No. Oh, this is fucked up. Okay, this is fucked. Rent HD $20. Rent standard def $20. You charging the same price for either one.
That's gotta be error.
That's weird. Yo, just pirate it. That's what I did.
Yeah, that's gotta be. Fuck that shit, man.
Just pirate it, bro. Just
fuck that shit, man.
Charging way too much.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh my god, you're right. $20 to rent, or you can just buy it for $22.99. The audacity of this website.
The audacity of this bitch, man. What the fuck?
You can just buy it for $3 more. Why rent it?
Wait, where are you looking for that? Because I don't even see buying.
I typed it in on Amazon, and it just says Willy's Wonderland Blu-ray, $22.99. It's on sale right now.
Oh, wow.
So I should just get the Blu-ray and just say fuck it.
Exactly.
What you telling me?
Hey, always get physical media if you can. Especially
into that. It is a fun movie though, and they have this nice little creepy happy birthday song in it, which I really like. It's very creepy, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. The animatronics are cool, the designs are cool, and it's funny that they're still making the Five Nights at Freddy movie. And I was like, man, after seeing this, you're gonna.
Are they still trying to make that?
It's still in production apparently. I thought it was out of production, and everyone started bringing it up again because of this movie, and apparently it still is in production.
I know I know there's a new game for PS5 coming out. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the trailer and it's like this does not look like a PS5 game.
I mean, it's Five Nights at Freddy. I didn't expect it to.
I didn't expect like too much out of it, but it's like okay, we got you actually can move around now. It's 3D.
I'm just sitting there like I think the movie's still in the Warner Brothers. And I'm like Warner Brothers, you're gonna have to find a way to top Nicolas Cage fighting animatronic because I just don't know how you ain't topping that shit.
I watch him get Nicolas Cage for that movie.
Nicholas literally the only noises he ever makes is grunty noises when he's fighting. Like he's literally just silent for the whole movie.
So he's literally a FPS game protagonist.
Yeah, he turns to freaking Doom guy when he starts fighting these creatures. Like it's crazy.
I gotta play the Doom Eternal.
He killed it with a mop stick. He killed the animatronic with a mop stick.
Damn.
Like, my God.
Oh no, that reminds me of what's that guy? Hot Diggity Demon. He did a parody of Five Nights at Freddy's. It was like a horror thing.
Oh my God.
But the fucking security guy is the horror movie monster. Like killing all the animatronics.
But then it got creepy in the end where he was like, everyone who works here is supposed to be in the suit. And I was like, oh no.
You can't fool me. You're an animatronic. I was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not.
Yeah, that was just weird and creepy stuff.
Yeah, it got creepy as hell at the end there, but it was still pretty
movies good. Like that, I freaking love. I love stuff like that. Like watching stupid stuff like that. Nicolas Cage for animatronics.
Bro, I still fucking love like the corny Japanese Godzilla movies. So I can't.
Yeah,
I like some cornball shit.
I don't know what movie it is, but there's this B movie. I forgot the name of this, and I can't remember it for the life of me. But all I ever remember from it is there are zombies, and there's a lady, and she loses her leg in the movie. So she attaches a freaking like assault rifle to her leg, and she's doing
Grindhouse or the Grindhouse.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, you talking about Planet Terror Grindhouse?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, she's got the gun on her leg.
Yep, that's it.
Oh my God, yes, there we go. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that movie is fucking nuts.
It was so ridiculous watching this lady. She shot. It had a grenade launcher attached to it, and she shoots the grenade launcher while standing, so it sends her flying in the air.
There's a part where she jumps from like an explosion, and she's got her gun leg out, like she's got a leg out, and she's just shooting while doing a jump. And it's just like the most funniest shit ever. It's like, what is this shit?
This is so stupid. I've never seen something so
They even do a joke.
mortifying.
They even do a joke like right before the sex scene. It's like we missing film reel or something. It's like fast forwards half the movie. That's like a gag.
Movies like that is like that's like me and my brother's pastime. Me and my brothers would sit there and watch the movies like that, like
From
zombie
Dusk Till Dawn's
strippers.
another good one if you want just cornball. Just
From Dusk Till Dawn is a freaking classic.
That and Selma Hayek, that dance scene with the python.
Till Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know there was a show, and my
There's a show
said
too.
The show was pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, though.
My dad was watching the show. I haven't watched enough of it to really like.
Apparently, it goes over like all of part one, and it just kind of continues from there too. So I'm like, okay, that's fine.
They do something interesting with the vampires. Like instead of them, most vampires are like bat-like.
Yeah,
He's a snake-like.
Snake-like, yeah, and one of them turned to like a weird dog, which is. I mean, some vampires, I guess, do that. Well,
Dracula and Bram Stoker's Dracula could do that.
Dracula
He could turn like a wolf form.
Yeah, there was a movie I saw recently. I finally saw it. An old movie I finally saw last Halloween. Fright Night.
Is that the one with the vampire neighbor thing and like people keep bugging him basically? He's like kind of just trying to be chill. I saw it for the first time last year Halloween, and it was a wild freaking movie. Like the vampire also turned into a freaking wolf, and I was like, "What the hell?" yeah. Bram Stoker's like original Dracula could do shit like that.
That's cool as hell.
Like he had so many towers, it was fucking ridiculous.
They need to do that more with. They need to do that more with vampires. I want to see more of that.
That's actually like That's actually like Yeah, he had a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things different from like the actual original book of Dracula. Like for instance, he didn't die in the sunlight; he was just weakened in the sunlight.
Yeah, like it wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, like he needed
to be buried in like the soil from like his homeland. I think was one of his things he had to do.
He had to be stabbed by like sacred daggers, like sacred daggers. Yeah, something like that. Something, yeah, just a bunch of. It's really weird and odd, but whatever.
Yeah, everything's changed over the years. Everything is watered down. People do whatever. People do whatever they want.
If you want something, a vampire game, it's old as hell, but it does have like vampires with like a bunch of powers. Legacy of Kain's a good example.
Legacy of Kain, yeah, everyone's always telling me that's
that one. They have some.
Edgy will do anything to bring up Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, pretty much. It's so fucking good.
How old is it? Like
PlayStation 1 old.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Honestly, though, if you do play it
up my old PS1, I would play it on my PS1.
If you do play it, the PC versions for Soul Reaver 1 and 2 aren't, especially Soul Reaver 2, kind of bad. Like I can't get it to run on my computer. Okay. Like it actually is broken to the point where I can't even get to the first save point.
Oh,
Soul Reaver 2. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, here's the thing. I bought No, it's I got it through GOG.
Okay.
Goodoldgames.com. Because their Soul Reaver 1 port is let's put it this way. I bought Soul Reaver 1 on Steam at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to play it. It crashed during the opening titles. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to work. And everyone just said, get the GOG version. So I got the GOG version. It's like, okay, this is better, but there's a glitch with the music where the boss theme for the first boss plays for every fucking boss. And it's weird. Because I played it on PlayStation 1 and I was like, no, these all had different themes. What's going on? And then I was looking up, I was like, oh, there's nothing you can do about that. Everyone's like, you might as well just emulate it.
Just
might as well.
Just emulate. They're gonna sell a good version of it. Just emulate it. I feel like you're right.
Emulators, good old reliable.
If they're not gonna sell it right, if they're gonna sell the game in working condition, then
Defiance on Steam. The Steam version of Defiance, buy that. That one works. The only thing that irks me about Defiance is like you can't. For some reason, the game doesn't let you map everything to the controller, if I remember correctly. So it's like certain commands you have to use a keyboard for, which is weird. I don't know why, but the game runs just fine.
Yeah,
that's something I should. That's something I should check out because I'm always getting told you should play that Legacy of Kain if you like.
I will say this though, its gameplay isn't the greatest, but its story is really good. Like the gameplay is kind of things. Yeah, it did not age well.
Oh, so it's one of those games where the story holds it up.
Yeah. The only thing I do like about Soul Reaver 1 is when you fight vampires, you can't just kill them just by hitting them with your weapons. The only ways to kill them are to impale them and then eat their soul because the game's that metal. You can do shit like that. Light them on fire. If they're recently turned, throw them in sunlight. Because it burns them, it'll kill them. Or chuck them in water because water burns them like acid. That's the only ways to kill them, and that doesn't work for all the vampires because one of the tribes has evolved to swim in water, so water doesn't kill them.
Wait, what?
But sunlight will.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it gets weird. I'll have to give basically what happened was.
Imagine being the vampires who can't swim and the other vampires like, get in the water, loser.
Get in the water, loser. But then the other vampires would be like, we can go out in the sunlight. You can't, bitch.
Wow. So we can go out in the sun. And some can go in the sunlight.
So basically, the best way to get rid of a vampire is go to the fucking beach. That's what you're telling me.
Go to the beach.
Yep.
But to give you a shorthand of Legacy Kane, what happened was
water.
over time the vampires started mutating. Like they would go into like a state of dormancy and then like evolve. And as the game progresses, because the game takes place like when the opening, after like the opening cutscene, it's like thousands of years before the game actually starts because of things that I won't spoil. But all the vampires have just turned into just monsters. So like some of them are like bug-like, other ones are like can swim. There's ones that look like more bat-like than others. And so it gets weird, but cool.
Yeah, Total vampires are the best vampires.
I actually, bro, if Guillermo del Toro said I want to do a Legacy Kane movie, I'd be like, yo.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I'm on board for that.
I wish he would stop like pulling J.R.R. Martin to just fucking focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Come on.
I wish he would have done Pacific Rim 2 because Pacific Rim 2 was a fucking mess.
That was just not good.
I never
that
saw
was
it.
ass.
The one thing I hated about it most.
I don't want to see a bad one.
The one thing I hated about it most was the leading up to the movie because the trailers showed everything.
They
and
did.
I was like, man,
They
you saw
did. I was
every fight
like-
scene.
Like here's
I did
Like,
like
here's
the
the-
trailer.
like-
They had the fucking Tupac song. I was like, and
Here's
the
the- here's
Pacific
the-
Rim theme. I was like, oh, that's kind of tight, but it's like you showing way too much.
now my thing with Pacific Rim is a couple of things. One, it felt like it turned like this like niche little movie that was doing its own thing and clearly wanted it to be a franchise.
Yeah.
And it immediately went for like the soulless things to do. So like so basically like what made the first Pacific Rim so good was that when the robots were fighting the kaiju,
You actually cared.
like not only that, but like when they fought, remember how they felt like heavy, like the
they
machines
felt like they had
heavy?
weight.
Yeah.
They felt like they were big and they were you felt like you were meaty, and it was so good because you're used to like big
Fast
Transformers,
robots. Yeah.
fast stupid robots. This one was like, yeah,
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. These are
Right.
we're reminding you, these are giant hunks of fucking metal. They are not going to move fast.
Yeah, they are slow.
Mm-hmm.
They chonkers. They slow.
And then like, but then like they had unique designs. And what I said, like, oh well, Betsy, she runs on atomic power, so she's not gonna be affected.
Gypsy Danger runs on atomic.
Yeah, Gypsy Danger. My bad, I'm tripping.
Betsy's kind of sounds like a name they would use, though. Let's be real.
I would call my giant robot Betsy. Good old Betsy.
I do like how there's like a little business of how they like salvage kaiju body parts. And,
Yeah,
like,
because someone would do some shit.
Yeah, I
like
love
that.
that. I love that part.
And I mean, you got Ron Perlman. Even it was like Ron Perlman doing that character. I was like, okay, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, was he even in the sequel?
No, he was not.
No, actually, he was supposed to have like a cameo, but he was like, I'm not doing no damn cameo. Either give me a whole line or not. I'm too good for cameos. Apparently, that's what he said. So I'm like, okay.
Now, here's the problem with the sequel.
He made a good choice there because the sequel was just not as good.
Here's the problem. Here's what I think happened with the sequel. So the original in the U.S. markets didn't do that well, but it got bailed out in the Chinese market. So I think what happened was they were all like, okay, we got to pander hard to China with the sequel to get this bread. So that's why I think they killed Mako off, because let's be real, China and Japan don't like each other very much historically. So they killed her off, and then had the Chinese lady basically save the day at the end. They had the whole Chinese company thing.
But
that was like central focus of the movie.
But the main character was black.
That's the only thing that was kind of like weird about. That's like, but then again, it's like you had him in Star Wars, so he kind of, I guess, has like slightly good standing over there. I guess.
Nah, they cut him out of the poster.
I know they cut him out of the fucking poster pretty much, but it's like he was still in the movie. So I guess they thought it'd be.
That doesn't mean that he thought it was good.
No,
you liked it.
You think the Chinese audience like closed their eyes when he got on screen or something?
Probably.
Right.
But just hear me out though.
Okay. No, Ducky. No, Ducky.
I think that's what happened. Because you notice, like, because like the first Pacific Rim was kind of slow, but like in a good way. You know, it wasn't just like the second one is just.
They actually did build up those characters.
Yeah,
they did.
Like, not just that, but the world building was so good in the first movie.
Yeah,
and
I think they were just like, fuck that. And it felt like one of those movies that was pandering to China to me.
Speaking of China,
I mean, even the final battle takes place in
Chinese poster.
But that was Japan, actually.
Like here's the US poster, here's the Chinese poster.
Oh, there he is. He's tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they really
so dirty.
Yeah, they did. Bro, look up the Black Panther one. You want to talk about done dirty? Look at the Black Panther one.
Oh, the Black Panther one.
Look that up. It is even worse.
Get that up.
Yeah, that one.
Matter of fact, I'm curious.
They just
pull up the
Photoshopped on there.
Poster too. Pacific Rim 2's poster. I wonder if they did the same thing.
If they did the same, like the Black Panther.
Like they did Defend. I'm wondering if they did that too.
Yeah, because
I'm really curious to see what they did.
Okay, so here is the, I guess. Oh wow! So they just got rid of the.
No, that's not even the worst one. Look at the one like
the one
next to it.
Like, Photoshop the face,
that one.
Look at that one.
Yes.
Oh wow!
That's the Chinese poster I saw. That one was like, what the fuck is this?
Not today, Blackie.
No.
I should probably mention to anyone who's following this through me. Most of the people here are black. I think I'm the minority here. Who's like,
you're the Tolkien white guy. That was the joke.
No, I'm the token Latino.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Oops. Actually, he's Guatemalan.
Oops, I'm okay.
Hey,
I take
Latino,
big
man.
points. Plus, I take big points for that one. My bad.
Look at us.
No. You get
Look
a pass.
at us all being culturally insensitive.
I know.
Yeah. For those of you who've never actually for those of you who've never actually know us, yes, me, Wayward, Bags, Edgy, we're black. we're black.
Sauron is too.
Sauron is too. He's black. And he's actually half and half. He's black and he's Hispanic. So he's half and half.
He's black.
Jack is black. Jack is
black.
black.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Smug side is, I want to say, he's from Texas, but he's like, I think he's like straight up Mexican.
Makes sense.
He's straight up. He's definitely Hispanic. I don't know. I'm not specific on it, but he's definitely Hispanic.
But J-Step, can you look up the Pacific Rim 2 poster, Chinese poster? I'm just curious to see what they did.
Okay,
if they did the same thing.
Probably just focus on robots. I bet you.
They probably don't even have him on the poster for that one.
Probably just have fucking robot, maybe like girl.
Giant robots.
Okay, so bringing up the poster right now, and
you know what I thought they were gonna do with Pacific Rim Uprising from the title? Okay, yeah, it's just a robot.
Just the robots. Yeah,
that's not a bad poster though, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster, yeah.
That one's not bad either.
There's one on the right. What's the one over here?
The Jaegers.
That's the first one.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
Well, look, they kept them in, though.
They kept them in. Oh, they actually kept them in. Oh, okay.
They said, sorry, Boyega, we treated you wrong.
Yeah, they're like, we treated you wrong. So
yeah, we love you now.
Here's what I don't get. Why was the movie called Uprising? There was no Uprising in the movie.
Yeah, I don't understand
I really hope so. I really, like, again, considering current events, I really hope this stream doesn't pick up Steve somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God.
Anybody watch the show for the new Pacific Rim?
I have yet. I can see. I
haven't
see a
yet.
right there. I see a picture right there.
Yeah, I see it on Netflix, and I'm gonna watch it sometime. I might watch it tomorrow.
Is it even on Netflix right now?
It has that Netflix 3D animation. I don't.
Yeah,
like,
it does
but,
look
yeah, it does.
I'll give it a look at and see what happens. I don't like that 3D. They did with the Godzilla movies, a bunch of other animes.
Bro, I was so pissed with the 3D Godzilla anime trilogy. Like, I liked the first one, even though it was mostly just setup, and then the second one was like,
because first of all,
me with Mecha Godzilla.
The reason why I didn't like the first one was because I was like, yo, if you don't get this fake ass wannabe Attack on Titan,
I know, discount Eren Yeager over here.
That movie is legit. Attack on Titan meets Godzilla.
It is.
Oh, look, they're mad and they want to be there. And these guys, he's like Eren in the first season, just Titan. But it's Godzilla. I'm gonna get revenge. Like, shut up.
He's discount Eren Yeager. And here's the thing.
So the only cool part about that movie, the only cool part about the first movie, to me, in my opinion, is that when they managed to kill the Godzilla, it turned out that was not the same Godzilla he was trying to hunt all these years. It turned out to be the son, and then the real Godzilla showed up.
He's like, "Why you look how you massacred my boy?"
And I hate the Netflix show, but goddamn, he is the biggest Godzilla.
Yeah, he is the biggest Godzilla.
That man woke up, and everyone was like, "I thought that was just a giant ass mountain."
No, that was his back.
Around.
J-Step, show what I DM'd you because it's the funniest shit out of.
This man swung his tail once.
It just annihilated them.
Decimated everyone. Said, "What? This dude's a god."
Like, they put the god of Godzilla in this one. They ain't fucking around today. Oh shit!
I'll give them that much.
And the thing with my problem was the second one because it was like,
I just saw that tweet too. I saw that tweet too. I was laughing.
Guys, it's the funniest shit.
Of course, the Justice League will pay for the damage.
I just saw that tweet because in that scene, Batman does nod when Superman looks at him too. So I was like, "Damn, Bruce."
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Like say no? It's like, oh no, I'm not gonna pay for this.
I mean, yes, I'm not gonna pay for it.
Bullshit.
You get to pay for it for $50,000 a year job.
I'm sick of your shit, Clark.
It's like, of course, Justice League will pay for them. He said, "Nigga."
His face.
Like,
like, where my kryptonite at?
This isn't. It's funny because it's not the first time. I don't know if do you guys remember the animated movie, the one where Darkseid kidnaps Kara?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that one.
And when Kara woke up in Batman's lab and Batman's Batcave, and she like heat visioned the computer, and Batman's just tight as hell. He's like, "Yo, Clark, that was like a $10,000 computer."
Yeah, Clark, you paying for that shit?
He's like, "I'll pay for it." On a reporter's salary.
He hear the fucking don't lie.
This movie you can hear the
movie was
Batman's
good.
face and Batman's voice when he said that. He was like on the freaking salary of a reporter. And then at the end of the movie, he made another joke. I showed my friend this movie for the first time. He was like, "Yo, it was badass."
Yeah, that final fight with Darkseid, like I was
Darkseid. Yo, first of all, Supergirl put the beats on Darkseid for a good 3 minutes, man. She did what she had to do until he got the high ground. I was like, oh no,
high ground. You gotta respect the high ground.
Clark got knocked into space. Man came down.
Clark got fucking yeeted in that fight.
And now everyone's memeing the one part where he grabs Superman cape. Now that's become a meme. It was like, oh, where you going there, buddy?
Oh, sorry, get that out of there.
I always get this ad too. The StreamYard.
Yeah,
ad.
like they're not even hiding it anymore.
Because apparently I'm like, oh hey Peter, how's it going? Hello, guy from StreamYard ad. How's it doing?
I'm not gonna check out your podcast, but more power to you.
Thanks for recommending StreamYard to me, my dear friend.
I gotta say, Batman v Superman, this was one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. Was the fact that we got a decent looking Wonder Woman design in that.
Yeah,
and also the fights.
All the Amazons, amazing. All the Amazon. When her and Big Barda fought, oh man, that fight is. Mwah. Yeah, that fight is great.
Yeah, that Wonder Woman
we're talking about.
Yeah, Big Barda. That's a lot of woman. Miracle, you lucky man. You don't call me Mr. Miracle. This also, I always forget, this is also where that freaking handsome meme came from. Freaking handsome Superman with look at that jaw. Look at that chin. I was like, why is he so handsome?
Hold on.
Why is his lips so long?
Yeah, yo, that chin, no. Scroll down one more. Scroll down one more.
He looks like
handsome Squidward or some shit.
He does.
He looks like a fucking it looks like a fucking JoJo character. Honestly.
He does. You click the one underneath that. That one. All right, go to where he's smiling. Right. Go to your right. Right. Keep going. That one. Look at this dude.
Dude, he looks like the prince from Shrek 2.
No, he really did.
Because I remember like there's always this meme or so where it's like this handsome drawing of this character and it's just like outlines so people can draw over and do whatever they want.
You know the Alpha Chad meme? That's what his chin looks like. He looks like the Alpha Chad dude. The Alpha Chad.
That's an actual guy too. Like
that's a real guy. Too. I thought it was fucking Photoshop. It's like no, he really looks like that.
I just find it funny.
Really like that.
I just find it funny that like in this movie, this is out of all the animated movies, Superman has never looked like this. Like
no,
like look how freaking gorgeous this is. It looks like something you get in the Barbie doll aisle alongside the Ken dolls. Like
you know, I'm kind of wondering if they took this from the short pack meme that came out, the one where it's like, well, why? Well, some fat bald guy is going, well, I'll try to find that one so that people can get the idea.
Yeah.
Short
man's eyebrows. He got 2 curls. Not 1, but 2.
Yeah, this is double curl. I think people need to understand where this might have come from.
Oh, this
that face though.
Yeah, this meme. That's how Superman looks in the movie.
Like I want, like if there's any women watching the stream, can I ask you a question? Do you actually find that shit attractive? Do women find that attractive?
What? Yeah, he's not. He's a twink. Like, I mean, you can have a twink hero, obviously, but you know, it's like, why would
they? I notice they do that a lot.
Okay.
That's not. That's what Nightwing is these days. A fucking uber twink. I hate it.
Yeah, okay. They don't. It's not that they make Nightwing a twink. It's that they always show off his luscious ass cheeks.
Yeah, they really love that. They love.
It's like this man cannot go a single book without them highlighting those goddamn.
They're weak. No, they're weak, dude. They're like not even like they just sexualize the one part of them. Like back in like the New Teen Titans, you got sexualized like. No, that's way better than what it is now.
Yeah,
like, nowadays,
this is fine, but
he's like a little just nothing.
Good lord, man.
Okay, here's the thing.
Why is he? Think about this cover. Is every other superhero they do the same thing? Like all the Supermans are posed. For some reason, Dick is the only one with this cover where he's choosing to have his back turned. Yeah,
that's how he is. That's how they make him nowadays. He's like okay. He got sexualized in the old comics, but it's more like one of those characters he doesn't know he's getting sexualized. He's like just working out, just having a good day, you know, just like, yeah, I'm over here doing my waist, and like it's like, what are these shots, dude?
and now it's just
it's just ass. Like that's all it is. It's they got one meme with him. That's
like Mr. Grayson. That's a lot of cake.
Yeah, here's all the other covers with that she does, and like here's the Superman one, here's the Wonder Woman one, Batman, and then
he's the only one showing off his ass.
Yeah,
they tried to say she was making a statement. No, she wasn't. She was fucking horny.
She was horny.
I'm not even mad at it all.
I'm not even mad. I mean, do you
anytime someone tries to go with
listen, I'll say it. When an ass like that, you gotta show it off, man. Like I mean, shit. What's up, ladies? Ladies like a man with a luscious ass. Right?
Yeah, that's what
I will argue. I will argue. He's like the full point of his character. He's not supposed to know he's sexy. He doesn't actually believe that.
That's true. That's true.
I think like I really don't get that. I still to this day don't.
Man, Nightwing went from the mullet to the cheeks.
Why would a woman find such an like why do they find like such MS? I
will say that's one of the good ones. I like the way he gets like just drawn like you ever seen those ones where he's getting told off by Batgirl or whatever? He's just like he gets drawn with like no muscle tone. I'm like, what is this? What is the point of having an all black outfit if you're not going to show muscle tone?
I think the artist got lazy on that one.
No, I know it's what it is. And he's like doing all these like weird hand gestures that Dick would never do. I'm just like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah, I suck at drawing in black. I really do. I need to learn to do better on that.
It's a hard. Like I think it's actually it makes because like especially if you're doing like leather, it's a hard one to do.
Well, just don't actually put in a full black color in there, because if you do, it just doesn't look right. I wish I could find, because someone
I learned that the hard way when I used to draw my avatars for YouTube. It's like, don't make the parts that you would think be black. Don't do that, because it makes it nightmares to work with. If you actually color it black, you want to get like a super dark gray that's like close to being black for like the base color. Then you can add like actual black on top of it if you want to do shading or something.
Yeah,
random it depends on what
random
you're going
like
for,
art tip from me that's not like, and I can't draw for shit.
I've been rewatching Gargoyles lately and appreciating it.
Well, here's what I'm talking about with using an actual black color. Because again, I mean, if you're going to be doing any kind of coloring for this, you should really be using dark gray and not actual full black. Because again, when you have different areas, it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's.
That's why I try to stay away from using all black unless I don't know if I'm doing something creative with it.
Unless I'm doing something creepy.
Well, I'll just say with that.
I saw fucking fuck, I can't say, John Byrne drawing, and he said like the key is to basically put the black where you think the black's not supposed to go, and then put it there.
Yeah,
but
like if you look at that Venom art, look at that Venom art over there, where it's like it's mostly black in that. That's like that's all I can't really. Black.
Yeah, but I wanted to show you this one. Well, this isn't what I wanted to show you, but this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't see. It's so black.
I can't really see that. Can you
Why did they put it on a black couch? Why would you do that?
Try this. Do open image new tab, and then
right click open new tab if you can.
Do that, and then like you could like zoom in. You should be able to do that.
Yeah, the picture is tiny, but I'll zoom in as best I can. But why would you put a character that's wearing a black costume on this couch? This person has no idea how to do coloring.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is terrible.
Well, that's like an inking thing, but if it's
this isn't even the worst one. I'm trying to find the one with Fantastic Four and like Black Cat and Johnny Cage, because it's one of the worst panels.
Wait, Johnny Cage?
Or not Johnny Cage, Johnny Storm. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, wait, Johnny Cage was with Black Cat. I was like, shit.
He got canceled from the Mortal Kombat movie, so he had to find work in the Marvel universe.
You guys got room.
Chun-Li gave him a good word.
No, I just realized something. I don't know why. You said Marvel, but instead I started thinking of a DC character, and I was like, Booster Gold reminds me of Johnny Cage.
Yeah, kind of.
They're kind of like the same dude.
Yeah, kind of.
They are kind of the same character overall.
Yeah, that's not. You're not even wrong on that. That's funny. I didn't think of that. Yeah, they are.
I'm doing it for fame and fortune, and then like everyone's like, all right, loser.
Yeah, it's like, all right, loser.
I mean, he's still cool though. I don't care. He got a kick-ass suit.
He do have a cool suit. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's the.
I hate that his suit got cut by Harley Quinn in that stupid freaking thing where Wally was evil. I forgot what that event was called. Whatever that event was called. Where they try to frame Booster Gold.
Heroes in Crisis or something.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a scene where like she's attacking Booster Gold and her normal ass knife cuts his suit, and I'm like,
what?
That's not a normal suit.
Like I thought that suit was armored.
It is.
Yeah,
it's from
like
the future.
that's something that people hate about Tom King. He really doesn't know how superheroes work.
He does his research. He doesn't really do his research, to be honest, at all. Like he does not research. He just hops into it.
He does Brian Michael Bendis style.
Yeah.
He does a quick Wikipedia look over, and then says, "Yeah, that's enough."
Yeah, and I think I can handle this capture pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really care what this one writer's doing. I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, good lord! Why did you make her suit just solid black like that? That is
Yeah, this is what I wanted to really show you guys. This is like one of the worst.
You should put some highlights.
You've ever seen.
You gotta put
highlights on that.
Because look at this. I mean, in this one, you could definitely see his butt without any problem. You take a look at hers, and there's no way.
Yeah, it's just legs.
Legs.
It's just legs.
The outline is just freaking terrible.
Like this is what I would do to get away with it if I was like short on a deadline. This is like the laziest shortcut I would do if I was on a deadline. But like this just
you could at least like highlight that in like a dark blue, like the outlines of stuff.
Yeah, you can
look at Johnny and then look at her. Johnny looks like he's dimensional. She looks like a sticker.
Yeah, it looks like someone actually censored her costume or something.
She looks like someone glued a cutout on my book, and Johnny's the actual art in the panel here. It just looks weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know. Maybe there's like some kind of reason, like she's like wearing some like
a symbiote suit or something. But even in the symbiote suit, the symbiote suit I noticed is actually more blue than black in like the original comics.
Yeah, but it is kind of more like in the lighting. If it's like full light, but if it's like darkness, it'll be like more dark colored.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like more like how that is sometimes.
Yeah. Speaking of that, though, I was watching this video. This guy was talking about the Spider-Man 3, and you know how like the black suit in that isn't like the one in the comics. It's more just the regular suit turned black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they originally did a test with like a comic book accurate one where it's like the glossy black.
Oh yeah, I've seen the pictures for those.
And they didn't go with it because like that looks kind of fetishy. You know, that looks a little too fat. That looks like fetishy, kind of like he about to go to a certain type of club. We don't want that. Yeah, that's how it looks in the movie. But there's like test footage of him where it's like more like the suit from like the original comics and like the animated series.
Yeah,
but they thought it was too.
No, that might be the wrong one. But anyways, this
one
that's
like what was actually in the movie.
Yeah, it's a hard picture to find.
Yeah, it is. It was really hard to find it.
Anyway,
yeah, people are making a big deal about DuckTales ending.
Oh, it's ending?
I don't really care for it that much.
Wait, which one's ending?
DuckTales, the finale. I saw that.
That is the show I just kept trying to like, but I could not.
It was pretty alright. It was a good finale for the show itself.
I'd say it's all right. That's definitely agree. It's all right.
I mean, for modern day, it's probably the best cartoon that's out there. And
modern day Bitchute is really, really entertaining. Good.
Yeah,
I have gripes with it, but like overall as a show, I think it's pretty good.
I think
they did my boy dirty. That's all I'm gonna say.
I gotta say this. I liked most. I tried to like most of season 1. Season 1 was testing me. Season 2, I was just kind of bored with them. By season 3, I'm like, you guys
are there now.
There's 3.
Well, I mean, sorry, I'll let you get finished.
3 seasons.
How many episodes per season?
Like 20.
I think,
like 20. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
like
it's not like a season where it's just like we had like more seasons than the original She-Ra.
She-Ra
episodes, you dumb shits.
Sorry.
Exactly.
She-Ra had overall, like if you take it by the actual standards, overall you technically had about the equivalent of 2 TV seasons.
Well, because they always do those like half seasons nowadays. Like they don't do like they don't do full seasons.
Yeah,
like at least they didn't do the Walking Dead thing. We have a mid-season finale. It's like, what the fuck is a mid-season finale?
Oh yeah, that's what it became. That's like that. The mid-season finale became just like, oh yeah, these are 2 seasons. No, they're not.
Yeah,
this was 1 season.
Netflix just has a habit of doing that.
It's like their strat now.
Bro, speaking of Netflix, can I get a fucking Knights of Sidonia season 3? Like, I need that shit. I need it.
I sent the Spider-Man picture to you on Twitter.
Because I binged Knights of Sidonia season 1 in a day, and then when the sequel came out, the second season came out, even though I don't think the season 2 was as good,
It's been so long since I've seen Knights of Sidonia, and now I forgot about it.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, sorry.
I never saw it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Look at that, baby. Look at that smooth, shiny thing they were gonna go with.
What?
And
Is that from the Spider-Man movie?
No, that's from Spider-Man 3.
That was Spider-Man 3.
That was like the test suit they were gonna go with.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they did the white spider though, like that. I think they.
I like that a lot. I actually like that a lot.
See, I like how you see that they're switching out like 2 different plates, so that they had like 2 different versions.
Variants,
yeah. So that was cool that they actually made 2 different just in case. Like, might have to
I like that. And the
one he's on looks like the Venom one. That looks like
that looks like
that looks way better.
Yeah,
but I will point out the director didn't really care for Venom that much. I think it was like
initially he didn't, but then he said like the more he looked into the character, the more he liked it.
Yeah, but Raimi still was not ready to handle that. He was like, I don't know.
Initially he was like, I don't like this character.
I don't want to do it yet. I'm not ready. My script was made for these villains, and they're like, we don't care what your script's made for. Just put them in there. Damn.
Damn.
Okay. I guess I got to do it now.
Yeah, I got to do it, or else we're not doing this movie.
Guys, can I take a moment for something? I just need to take a moment for something.
Oh yeah, man. Sure.
My girlfriend just gave me this awesome birthday gift.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, she actually got me a rice cooker too, but this was completely caught me off guard. I'm like, cool. Oh. Since we're talking about birthdays this stream, I thought this would be kind of cool to show.
No, that is perfect.
Like, yeah, it's nice.
That is nice.
Thank you, baby girl. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. Sorry. Thank you.
No. Promoter work. I'll try to pin her. I'll try to pin her Twitter next time.
Yeah, dude.
Promoter work.
Promote it.
Promote your girl's work, dude. I am a socially inept weirdo, so that's never gonna happen.
Hey, that's one of the reasons we like you, man. Well, I like you that way, but anyways.
What I miss? I was gone.
We're liking Slim for his socially ineptness or something.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Kisses.
Yeah.
No homo.
Hey.
You're on this podcast.
You really informed me that he said no
homo. I'm not gonna finish. I'm just remembering that one episode, the last episode of Boondock season 4, with the when Riley got canceled. Riley got fucking canceled.
Oh my god, I hate I still can't get over I still can't get over
Thank
the
you,
fact that that's J Step's girl.
Thank you, J Step's girl.
I still can't get over season 4 just being so bad.
Yeah,
like it was so bad. It was so bad they couldn't even air the whole season. They had like a whole other half season to get through, but it was so bad they pulled them. I don't even think the season 4 got like. I don't even think season 4 episode got like digital releases like the other 3 seasons.
Yeah, I try to get to season 4 because they're doing the whole like slave plot point thingy.
They kind of dropped that
really funny. And I was like, okay. A white guy owns their house and he called them slaves. Yeah, well, whatever.
That got dropped like kind of quick though. Like that most of it just kind of came a joke that popped up. That granddad was in debt the whole time.
Yeah, it
was an overarching plot. That was the thing. It was an overarching plot point in a show that was known for being pretty. It was very episodic. And don't get me wrong, it followed continuity. But it was still pretty damn episodic.
It's kind of like when South Park did that for like 2 seasons. They went like continuity, like episodic, and a serial story, and it was like I didn't like it.
I think they're still doing that. Actually,
I haven't been watching it because it's on.
I've been watching South Park. They've just been doing random shit. They've been just doing specials actually as of late. They haven't actually done a full season since like last year. It's just been specials. They did the vaccine special, which
I know some people got mad at that.
Did get me pretty funny.
Yeah, I still watched that one. It was funny, but it's like I wasn't not exactly excited for more South Park either.
Yeah, it was like compared to any other South Park episode, the vaccine special was like meh.
It was all right. It was like I got some.
The South Park Q thingy. Randy wasn't even a part of it, so I don't know why he's in that thumbnail.
Wait. They didn't even have Randy on it?
Oh, yeah.
Randy was
That's
not in the
that's one
vaccine
thing I liked
episode.
about it.
How the fuck you gonna have Randy not in?
Because that
Randy's like the best character for like
the last few specials. That's why. Like he did the quarantine special thing with his whole weed farm thing. The whole weed farm thing, I will say, it is kind of funny. Randy doing the weed farm
or the fact that that Marsh
actually said China and got them banned. Randy alone as a character got South Park banned for China, which is hilarious.
Who did?
Randy.
Oh, that's right. They did do a
he
thing
literally
about that.
That episode did not hold back at all. He legit was like, and in the episode he was like, "And fuck China," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And he showed Mickey Mouse pimping out the Avengers and stuff, like Doris says, and Mickey was like, "Come closer," and he slapped him. He's like, "I'm your god," and I was like, "Oh no!"
Okay, I better make sure that my safe search is turned on because I might show some stuff and I don't want.
Yeah, make sure safe search.
Yeah, definitely, especially
when Susan will come after us.
On. Okay, hide explicit.
Yeah. Wait. What? I was busy. What the fuck are you guys doing?
We're talking about South Park, and the last thing we want to do is get this thing banned again.
Yeah, we don't want to.
It won't be like last time because we're like 2 hours in. If we get banned, I'm shutting it down for good. I'm not doing this shit again.
Oh, if you get shut down again, you actually gonna get like a strike on your channel. I'm pretty sure. Because that was like a community violation thing. They give you a warning that then never expires. Because I've had one for about a year now, and it's like, what the fuck is the point of having this warning if you just gonna keep it over my head every time I go into Creator Studio? That's like you broke a rule once.
I don't think I got a warning. It was just that we're gonna take your stream down because you probably didn't even know that you broke a rule. I don't even think it was like.
Dude, you got better treatment than me because some of my videos from like 2-3 years ago got taken down, and then I got this like community warning for it. It's like, oh yeah, so that was like a free warning. Next time you get one of these, you actually will get penalized outside of just having the video removed.
They legit told me like I'm being fair here. They legit told me like you probably didn't know you even broke any fucking rules. So we're just
because YouTube keep changing their rules and not making shit clear.
Yep.
For anybody, so it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what rule I broke or if I'm even breaking one?
That's the law of the land nowadays.
And now they're like, oh, we will punish you for off-site behavior now. And it's like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? That's like getting punished. That's like getting punished for breaking a law in a country you've never been in.
Yeah.
No,
so in other words, last year, if you were a YouTube streamer, right, when The Last of Us 2 was a thing.
Oh yeah, those guys got hit hard.
Yeah, they got fucked up. I almost made a video about Last of Us 2. I was like, you know what? I ain't dealing with this shit. I don't want to deal with the Last of Us fans.
You don't want
I knew they'd probably be pissed off. Be pissed off with this. Like, they probably like, you're just a hater. And like, yeah, I don't like these games. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I got through the part with the Jolene one, and I'm just like, I can't play this anymore. I don't want to play her. I just don't want to play Abby. She just seems to suck. And
you don't want to play Macho Man Tranny Savage, even though she's not actually trans.
That was a funny thing. Everyone thought that she was a trans character.
Bro, she dead ass looked it.
That's because
it had the leaks after. It's just like, really?
Because in the leaks, the leaks said she was trans, even though the leaks wasn't 100% accurate. And
it was like mostly accurate.
Yeah, it was mostly accurate, and that was one of the inaccuracies that a lot of people hooked onto. And then when we saw the pictures, it was like, well, people still believe it. It was like, are you sure that's a full woman? And then the game drops. Oh, it is a woman.
Oh man, I really
I'm
gonna be real with you guys. I don't feel like talking about Last of Us Part 2 again. I'm
sorry. Very sorry.
Yeah, I didn't.
No.
I just had to get my 2 cents.
Cool. I
didn't even play it out because I was done after the first one.
Who actually watched the Snyder Cut? Actually, we actually didn't finish talking about that.
I thought I was gonna watch it today, and I was like, nah. I started playing Dark Souls.
And we're going to probably start that tonight. Like I said, I'm doing an hour a day, so yeah, because depending on when he comes home, I'm probably not going to, because if he comes home within the next hour, I'm not staying up 4 hours watching that.
I ain't watching this shit, man, 4 hours of that. It's like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, like my buddy,
I might do it later, but like... Here's the thing: I didn't even see the original Justice League cut because I was like, I was so fucking done. I was so fucking done.
The thing about the original Justice League is like the only character when it comes to that movie as a whole. Flash is the only thing that truly always had me just like eye rolling and nearly turning off the TV.
Yeah, Flash was fucking.
I can sit through all of Justice League easy. I can sit through the original Justice League easy, but man, those Barry Allen scenes, I'm like, oh god, shut the fuck up! You're cringe, bro. You're cringe,
bro. You cringe.
I'm sorry to tell you that, but the Barry Allen scenes are still there.
He's still cringe.
Of course they are.
I heard he actually was like toned down a bit.
A little bit.
He's toned down a slight bit, but he's still really, really, really fucking annoying in the movie.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. I had to turn off the original version of the movie just because I was like, I cannot stand this guy. Take him off the screen.
Well, they took out the part where he says, "Save one person."
Which part?
There's a scene where he saves a girl from, and it's a really stupid. Basically, like, let me put it this way.
You mean Iris?
You know,
Iris
he saves Iris. But like, let me put it this way. There's a scene where the slow mo is necessary because it's Flash, right? But it still feels like it's dragging on way too fucking long. And they play the somber music as he's saving Iris, and then they still try to make him quirky when doing it. And I'm just like, because at first it's actually kind of cool because it's not only in slow mo, like things are like happening. So like, when he turns around to go save Iris, right, his shoes actually split open as he's turning around.
That's nice effect,
and then he makes like a hole in the glass by slightly tapping it with his finger, and there's like a good like glass effect, and it looks cool. But everything else about it is so fucking dumb. Like the reason like Iris's car flips over is because like a truck is doing it. But it's because the guy is reaching for his cheeseburger because he dropped his cheeseburger, and even
I saw that.
Americans.
And there's literally a scene where they like enlarge a sesame seed as it's falling over the music, and it's actual to be taken seriously. I'm like,
it's like slow motion of him eating the burger or dropping the burger or some shit.
No, it's him. No, it's not even that. It's a slow motion of the sesame seed falling off the burger, and it's enlarged like a dramatic moment. I'm not kidding.
That's funny.
That actually happened.
What the fuck, Snyder?
Okay.
That's too also.
I didn't even like 300. I'm just gonna say it. I didn't even like that movie.
I actually liked 300
as a kid. Yeah, I love it. It was brain dead.
I was like a teenager when it came out. So
and she looks like a lifeless sex doll when he
gets she don't even look like she even was like actually there.
She's not screaming or look at that one right there.
Which is
that's
weird.
What she looks like.
What is that? What is that explanation?
Okay, the explanation of this: there's a hot dog cart that gets run over first, so that's why hot dogs are all over the place.
I was wondering, what was Alan gonna do with that? But then it turns out he does it to like get his job at a dog place where he's like, I always bring them meat snacks so they can eat. It's stupid. But look at her, dude. She looks so stupid. She's falling out of a car and she looks like she's minorly annoyed.
She's not reacting. I know it's in slow motion, but like at that point, he's already flying. So that usually a person's face would be like, mouth wide open, tears in the eyes, shit in their pants. He just everything the human body rejects to do daily is what you would look like.
Yeah,
going like this in motion, screaming your ass off. God damn.
And then Flash reveals he has a completely broken ability near the end of the movie, and then basically if he runs fast enough, he can literally reverse time, and that's what he does.
Flashpoint.
Well, that's
they don't go full Flashpoint, but basically the characters do die, and he does go back in time just far enough.
Oh my god! So wait.
Well, he still ran back in time just to save the Justice League.
I just want to point out that like one of the things Snyder fans always like when like people get mad about like Man of Steel is like, oh, you mean the movie where you turn back time at the end?
there was
yeah, he literally does this in the movie. Like he runs so fast that he literally turns back time. I am not fair though.
I thought they were going to use. I thought they were doing Flashpoint.
Yeah, I was about to say you can do that.
You know what? No, I forgot. They're doing a Flashpoint movie in his movie. Actually, that's why I remember the news.
They were at least. I don't know if they're still doing.
It's still happening. It's still happening. But Supergirl is going to be in the Flash movie.
Well, here's what's kind of interesting about that. I figure that this probably was necessary to make the Flashpoint movie happen because he's like,
I get that, but like this happens like immediately as they die, so it's not like he had to like run super duper fast and like go back like 20 years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? Like where he runs forward 20 years, 20 years. This is literally him running back to a certain moment in time right before they die. So it's not even.
We know that, but we're saying this is a setup for the Flash movie. Clearly, since they want to show off his speed.
I get that, but I'm saying like one of the things that made Flashpoint taboo was like he couldn't just go. But there's a difference between like going so fast that you break time and space and go back like 20 years or whatever. You don't have exact framing of time. This is literally him running forward back in time. You see things get turned back. You literally turn back time as they happen. So it's not even like he was like waited 20 years in the future then ran back. It's literally like a second ago everyone died. I ran back so fast to like a few seconds ago. So it's not even like so you understand. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah, it's like he shouldn't have had that much control to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they literally all die, and then he's like, "Oh well, I gotta run back. I gotta go."
Does this include Superman dying too? Again?
Yeah, he's died. He's died too. Everyone's dying. He literally runs so fast that he actually turns back time, which is pretty fucking broken.
That is pretty broken.
Well, Flash is kind of broken if you think about it. I mean, the dude can.
Superman's already fucking broken as it is.
Flash and Superman both are just broken characters.
Yeah. Dude, they kept the creeping moment. They kept the creeping part where Barry runs fast, and then Superman looks behind him, and then he's like, "Oh, I see you creeping."
I do like that scene. The only problem I have with that scene is like, for me, Flash will always be faster than Superman. So I was like, go faster, Barry.
The whole thing is it kind of is like, why is Flash even here?
Run faster.
Fast?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's still like Superman's still slow, so he's like hitting him, but he's like still like
he's actually like fast enough to move.
It's kind of like kind of move.
It's kind of like with Dio using Zawardo and JoJo, where it's like Jotaro can move when time is stopped, but like only a little bit.
But that was just a random ass pool because they needed someone to beat Dio.
Yeah, that was kind of an ass pool because it's like
I have the same stand as you, bro. Damn,
you were the same type, and it was never foreshadowed at all. I was kind of like, okay,
stand that punches hard.
I was kind of like, Araki, okay, you kind of
they kind of had the fact that he was speed, but it's not very much. It's like he's a speed type, and I'm a speed type, so we should be able to do this.
That is literally how Jotaro put it together too, which made it funny. He was like, I punch hard, he punch hard. My shit's fast. His is fast.
Therefore, I should be able to bend time too.
Okay, Jotaro.
It's like, okay, Jotaro.
Okay, the weird thing to me too is like whenever he activated in season 4, he still said the world. I'm like, you're not. Yeah. You still don't have. You don't have the world.
Your stand is Star Platinum though.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that sometimes in like the Flash moments where like I don't know, I think it was one issue where Reverse Flash was fighting Barry. This was when he was kind of at his most powerful. And he was so fast, like some of the other Flashes couldn't see him. And there's like a part where you see Superman flying, but to them it's like he's barely even moving. And And the Reverse Flash is fighting Wally, Barry, and I think Impulse too. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I just remember it as one of those moments where you see him like, he's faster than Superman. But this was a moment where I think Wally absorbed all their speed force to fight Reverse Flash. And he turned golden.
Oh my god! You ever realize when you say Flash stuff, it just sounds like you're talking about Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Flash stuff at this point. Except when it did, well, you know what? I forgot the reason they did that stupid stuff earlier last year. What was it, like the strength force or something like that?
What?
You don't remember that?
I do remember that.
You know what
I
I'm talking
remember
about?
make their new patent symbol, I made the new Green Lanterns. Oh yeah, well I got the Blue Lanterns now, and all the other ones.
Yeah, the strength force, and Barry Allen became like this hulking beast.
Is he still super fast, or is it just now he's just bulk?
It was both, I think. I'm not sure because I didn't read it. It was so Ed, but it was dumb.
Okay, so Slim, I got a question for you about
Strength Force
Snyder Cut. Why does Superman have the black suit? Is there a reason for that?
Do you want to tell him, or do you want me to do it?
I think they don't really explain it. I'm gonna guess it's because it absorbs more light. I'm not sure, but I think he just did it because he just came back.
Because he got the drip.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Doesn't have a mullet though, so I got to deduct points.
Yeah, he didn't have the minus points for no mullet.
Well, Henry Cavill with a mullet. Let's calm down. That's too much power you're giving the man.
Yeah, we can't give him that much power. Yeah.
Well, in the movie, what happens is once he comes back from the dead, he visits his folks.
Yeah,
that stuff stays the same. But what ends up happening in the movie, he goes back to his ship and he picks up and he basically looks at all the suit. He passes the color suit and just chooses this one. It's not really said why he chose that one. He just did.
So he just wanted to flex a little bit.
He just wanted a different suit.
I mean, there is. I mean, I'm
looking clean.
I think it was. Now, I don't want to give Snyder more credit than I want to, but I think it was to symbolize that this is a new Superman. It's not the same one that died.
Well, that's what the black suit always represented too. It always represented Superman's resurrection.
Yeah, but when he comes back, he fucking goes ham. I mean, he goes ham on Steppenwolf. He beats the fuck out of him. He lasers one of his horns off. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah,
it's they cut off Steppenwolf's head and present it to Darkseid.
Wow.
Okay, that's a little.
That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. I want to think of DC heroes.
You know what's a good Superman outfit? The Justice Lord Superman. I would like to see that in live action.
I haven't seen that one. Can you show that?
You never seen the Justice Lord outfit? Oh my god! I
don't think I've seen that one.
Hold on, I get it.
Superman got the drip. Let me tell you.
I still don't like Steppenwolf's armor in this thing.
Spike
mode.
It looks weird.
It looks like he's I just the old one looked like a PS3.
Yeah,
that's a nice suit. I've seen that. I just didn't know what it was called.
Oh, there was a comic edit version. Look at that. Yeah, it looks nice.
That's not bad.
Justice Lord. Justice Lord Batman. Justice Lord Batman.
Justice League.
Justice Lord Batman had a
nice too.
Nice shiny silver bat on his chest.
Yeah.
Diana had short hair.
I don't know if I like the short haired Diana, but
Here, this is kind of foreshadowing right here. What was happening with Jon Stewart? Because eventually in the animated series, he does shave his head, which is kind of interesting.
He shaved his head and grew out the beard.
Yep.
He's like, "Ooh, I got the mustache, the beard now."
Well, they're already doing
Hawkgirl looked weird.
That's kind of weird.
Justice Lord Hawkgirl, I did not like the Justice Lord or Hawkgirl look. It looked, I don't know, compared to OG Hawkgirl,
Yeah.
Well, they're already doing. Well, guys get ready to get annoyed because they're already doing basically pulling a Kurosami with the whole Ryan the Last Dragon thing.
I don't give a
I
shit
already
about
figured.
We should probably
that movie came out and
talk
nobody
about that
talks about it.
Did she make out with the other Disney princess, but she's a dragon?
No.
No. What happened? Here's the thing.
Archie got betrayed in the movie by her best friend or something like that.
No, yeah,
what is the plot of that movie? Because I was confused watching the trailer.
Let me break it down for you. The movie is like a movie. Like, first of all, the movie sucks. The movie like really legit sucks. But anyway, the movie, like the Raya and the head shaved girl who has the haircut of every female for the past 10 years on it. Basically,
oh, you talking about the mental illness, shave the side of my head thing?
Yeah, like basically,
I know that look. Yeah, but
yeah, basically they try to set up that basically when they were kids, they oh my god, this movie tries so fucking hard to be Avatar. Basically, Stone MacGuffin thing. When she was a kid, she lied to this girl in order to get close to the stone. And so it wasn't even like she was her best friend and betrayed her. It was that they knew each other. It was that they knew each other for 5 minutes as little girls, and then she betrayed her. And then like they grew up, and then like she betrayed her again.
We have a double betrayal.
Stupid.
Yeah. So like, and by the end of the movie, they have no reason to trust her because she literally betrayed her twice
again.
But Raya's like, Sessu's like, we have to trust her. I'm like, you have literally no reason to trust her. Just use your power to take the damn stone and fix everything. You have no reason to try to trust her. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. And then you go out and then like ultimately they try to pull like the whole, well, Raya, you should have trusted me and Sessu wouldn't have died. And I'm just like, no. She had no reason to trust you. Like at all. Like not even when you were
kids. That is very weird how they did that. They tried to she tried to shame the main character. Listen, Raya, I wouldn't have shot your dragon friend if you had just trusted me. I'm like, what?
I'm like,
bitch,
not in the first place. Like, bitch, you shot the dragons.
Because like they met up with her, and she immediately turned around, finger on the trigger, like, whoa, what the fuck you doing? They got mad that she reacted like that.
Did you guys see this over here where my mouse is pointing? I'm beginning to think that this should just be sucker soup. Because anytime this is served, they always get betrayed. Every single
like, and then
time.
like
the meal of betrayal.
So you got all these people like all these people like shipping these two, and I'm like, no. Not only do they have like here's the thing. This movie, this is something I noticed from a lot of Disney movies that I really hate. Like recent Disney movies, and even Tangled has this problem, and I like Tangled. They don't talk like they're in a fairy tale. They talk like they're in a 30-somethings in a sitcom. I'm like,
I heard about that in the Last Dragon that they use like modern day lingo.
I saw that in the trailer, and I was like, "Why are you talking like this?"
You know what they say? Like that made me wanted to fucking blow my goddamn brains out. It's like they say basically when they were kids, they were like, okay, what do we have in common? Well, we're both from single parents. We're both princesses. We both have parents who think they can dance, but they can't. We're both dragon nerds. I said, I want to fucking blow my brains out. So fucking bad.
Wait. The term nerd that wouldn't exist.
No,
that wouldn't work. What?
I wanted to kill myself after that.
This is a scene where apparently they're really reaching so hard that even Reed Richards would probably be like,
I like how you pulled that up, and all I see is a picture of our house next to it.
Basically there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say to convince me. They weren't trying to reach that.
Only difference is, look.
They were clearly.
Oh Lord.
They were clearly trying to.
Yeah, but this is another toxic ship. This is another toxic ship because this.
Yeah, like I said,
these picture right here.
She has
a ship right there, number 2.
Like I said, these two characters not only don't have any chemistry, by the way, but at the end of the day, they do like she has no reason to trust her. Even even when like I'm not kidding when I say this. Basically, her and her mom literally she says her mom, "I saw Sesu. Let's give them the stone so they can save the world and we can all get back and the world can because not everyone dies in this. They are turned to stone, so they can literally be turned back to stone. It's really poorly handled, by the way. It's horribly handled.
But the mom doesn't want them to turn everyone back because if they turn everyone back, then they're like, "Oh yeah, remember who betrayed everybody? It was you." And
basically, they didn't want to save the world because they know they would get blamed, which they should have been. They would have gotten blamed for fucking everyone over in the first place.
Some heroes,
and that's the main reason her and her mother don't want to save the world. They literally say, "Give us the stone so Sesu can get rid of the icky black darkness thing they never really explain." And then they say, and then her and the mom say, "No, because if we do, people are gonna get mad at us, and we're gonna have to take responsibility." I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm
what
not.
Kind of lesson is that for kids?
Well, and then again, they try to make Raya the bad guy by saying she should have trusted her, and I'm like, no, she had no reason to trust her, none.
So they actually killed the dragon in this.
Yeah, they kill the dragon, but she comes back.
She gets better.
I was about to say she comes back, don't she?
She got better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it's like yeah.
Here's the monster.
I'm just like, and then she was like, "Well, you're just as responsible for this as me because you didn't trust me. You double crossed us twice. You literally refused to save the world because you didn't want to take responsibility for fucking it up. You guys suck. You guys should be executed. Your kingdom should be plundered. What the hell are you talking about?"
That is so bad.
That is horrible. Bad. It was
not
horrible.
Even a good message either for a kids movie.
But like,
yeah, I don't know what kind of message it. Trust your friends, even if they betray you.
The worst part is like they keep trying to write off Raya as untrustworthy in order to push this bullshit, but she literally trusts everyone else she comes in contact with. She trusts the baby in the monkey. She trusts the pop locking Luke from Jesse Wannabe guy. I swear to God, he's like a pop locking 12-year-old cook, and he adds nothing except being a. He's not annoying per se, but like you're just like, oh, get it? They're trying way too hard to be quirky with these characters.
I hate.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing on my end. Before anything else, I actually like this character, and this character way more than these two. Like way more. Because
like the barbarian guy is actually like real, like legit, like the best character in the movie.
I like the design for the dragon, though. I will say that I do like her design. That's kind of
she's pretty
cool design.
And I mean, completely naive, but I still like her a lot. But it's just like these two. It's just like why they are both the main characters and they're the worst part of the movie.
That is bad when the main characters are the worst part.
Yeah, like because like the barbarian guy's actually like really cool. Not only that, he actually talks like he's from this fucking time period in this part of the world. He's like, and like there's this one scene where he like looks at the baby and he's like, I think her name's like Hana or something like that, and he's like, "What you guys did?" There's like a little tag on her shirt that says her name. You guys didn't bother to look at her fucking name. You just call her baby? What the hell's the matter with you people?
We just call her the baby.
Anyway,
yeah, but like the baby being a martial arts ninja thief thing is cringe and stupid and it's never explained.
But
she's a normal ass baby. She's a normal ass baby though. Like there's no reveal or anything. She's a normal ass baby.
Oh, it's not a magic baby?
It's not a magic baby?
She's just a con baby.
No.
She apparently came from this one village and apparently everyone there is like con artists and horrible. The leader of the village literally left the dragon to die unless she gave information. And yeah, it was pretty brutal, but because she was such a jerk, they ended up getting the shard from that town because of course they did.
This movie was bad. God, it was bad.
So just explain to me like the basic plot because I could not figure it out from the trailer.
Okay. Basically, 100 years ago, the four nations were together in harmony, but everything changed with the Fire Nation.
I'm exaggerating, to be honest. He's not exaggerating, to be honest.
This movie tried so fucking hard to be Avatar. Okay, here's what actually happened. Apparently dragons, ambiguous, blob monsters trying to take over. Dragons, the last dragon, Sesu, used the last of the dragon's power to
get Sesu
rid
the one in the movie.
The dragon in the movie.
That's her.
They find her really. She's the first one that she finds, and early on, honestly, which was weird, but okay. Anyway, she basically used like the Power Stone, one of the Infinity Stones, to actually get rid of the darkness from Kingdom Hearts. And
we just need Billy Zane to yell darkness dramatically now.
But then it turned everybody back to normal because darkness doesn't kill people; it just turns them to stone for whatever reason.
Because you can't have killing in a children's movie. Come on.
Well, because of reason.
And it turned the stone into everything into basically she used the last of the dragon's power to make a stone that does nothing. I'm not even kidding. It does nothing. But everyone thinks it does something, and like it split the clans into 4 clans: tail, spine, claw, heart. I forgot the 5th one. I don't care.
Horn, probably.
And heart is the one who keeps the stone for whatever reason. And they think that's what brings them prosperity, even though they all seem to be doing fine in terms of running empires. So that doesn't even make a whole lot of sense. But and again, the stone doesn't have any powers. It doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing.
Well, it doesn't do anything until it's broken. The moment that it breaks, because this jerk decided, I'm going to take your stone. The moment it breaks, that's when these guys decide, you know what? The stone's gone. Let's just have our fun. And that's when the crap
and then
the darkness.
And that's when the crap hit the fan, and then. But then, the movie's trying to be about unity and all that other bullshit, and I'm just like, oh,
that's what it sounds like, yeah.
And then, Raya was being a dumbass, and after meeting this girl for 5 minutes because they both know who Sesu is, and I'm not kidding when I say this, and it made me want to throw up. They're dragon nerds, and she decides to show them their most prized treasure, and then there's no guards there at all, even though
this is very convenient.
Yeah, and then they decide to show her prized treasure, and then the claw girl, the shaved head girl. This is basically the epilogue. The first 30 minutes of the movie, they try to explain this shit. And it's really fucking clumsy how they handle it.
To be honest, these movies have all been convenient for these main characters. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's like kind of a trend now.
TLDR, the Claw Clan betrayed everybody and tried to take the stone, which made the blob monsters come back. Now it's kind of a pseudo post-apocalyptic 7 years later, and Raya's on the quest for stones. Why no one else has looked for the stones these past 7 years, I don't know. How come it's supposed to be post-apocalypse, but there's still government and shit, and everyone seems to be okay as long as you're near water and you live in Thailand, where there's a lot of water and rain all the time. So as long as you're by water, you're safe. I honest to God forgot these blob monsters were even a threat for most of the movie.
Wait. So the blob monsters can't get you if you're near water?
Yeah, water hurts them.
But they're on an island.
Water hurts them, and the stones hurt them too. Bro, it's dumb. It's a really
so no one thought
movie.
to just make a bunch of water guns.
I guess not.
Like they just live on the water, which is something. Which they just live on the water. They just live on the water, which is what Southeastern people did anyway. So
I kind of hate that.
You do legitimately forget that you're getting chased by blob monsters for most of the movie.
I mean, all you gotta do is live in the rice fields, and you fine.
I kind of hate
Welcome
that.
to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Toast and such. It's like I don't know if you guys ever saw A Quiet Place.
Oh, I got like half of that movie.
Yeah,
like I was enjoying the movie all the way up to the end where they showed how to beat the monsters, and I was like, sound.
That movie made no sense because it's
like you need to tell me
are this sensitive
and I was like,
sound that you can't speak.
These monsters have taken out most of humanity. Have you seen a black cookout?
Also, they like
dead 10 feet close.
They shoot him. They shoot him at one point in the movie. I'm like, how did they get this far? They can be shotguns.
They're bulletproof, but when they hear sound, their body parts, the hard parts of the shells, like their shelled body, opens up, revealing the softer parts, and she was able to shoot inside of that. And that's how she killed.
Hold on. Here's
the one monster.
Here's what bugged me about that movie. I got halfway through it and I stopped watching. Okay, see me tell me these creatures are this. Hearing is this good that you can't even speak. So it's like, what happens if one of you gets allergies and sneezes?
You're dead.
You die.
Or you fart in the middle of the night.
You're dead. You are dead.
You're
if you fart and sneeze, you're dead. You are dead.
The other thing is,
they could just live by the water park.
If it was A Quiet Place, I'd be the first to die because I snore like a chainsaw.
Yeah, I snore too. It's like, why aren't you guys? If the waterfall blocks all the sounds you make, why don't you live there? Instead of going in these places where you gotta be quiet all the time.
They made sure they I like how in the movie though they did like the way they constructed their house. They made it so that sounds won't really go out because they kind of sleep in the basement too, whatnot. And
they insulated, which was smart.
Yeah,
but
like if you're not that, if I trip and bust my ass and I scream, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. You're fucking dead. And then it's just like, okay,
uncontrollable fart or sneeze, like you said. Oh shit! I better hit let's just be silent and just stay on the ground. That's your best bet if that happens. Because that kid in the beginning of the movie,
oh yeah,
that kid got wrecked. I'm not gonna lie.
You got fucked.
It's supposed to be a sad scene, but every time I watch this movie, I kind of laugh. That little dumb bastard playing with his little rocket ship. I was like, yo, my God, you stupid
you
kid.
Dumbass kid.
Yeah, I felt no sympathy. I was like, he's old enough to know better. What the hell
he should know better.
It's just Darwinism taking over at the
end.
Here comes your Darwin Award.
He got swiped so hard. I was like, oh my God. This is the first 10 minutes.
The other thing that bugged me is just, okay, so you know that they can only track you by sound, so couldn't y'all just like go into a stadium like military, like rig a stadium with a bunch of C4, have someone with a Bluetooth speaker like connected to the thing, play some music to draw all of them to it, and just blow the bitch up?
I would literally bait them so hard, the monsters with like sound and stuff. I'd carry, you remember you played with poppers when you were a kid?
Oh yeah,
white things. I'd have so many of those like in my pocket, portable. If they get close, I'm gonna just throw them at a car like 10 feet away.
Yeah,
save myself. I'm not trying to get killed by these things.
I know, fuck it. I was like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah, I never saw the sequel, but the first movie. Oh, I forgot the dad killed himself. I forgot.
He was like, "Oh, I'm done."
I would have never done that. Most of my kids, like, I gotta take the L.
One thing that kind of drove me a little nuts was apparently because this woman is apparently pregnant and she had a water birth, and I'm just thinking, okay, you have a baby, you're going to die because the baby's not going to know anything. It's just going to know.
The baby's going to scream.
The only reason she survived was because the father was making sure the monster was following him the whole time, and she got so lucky. Like I was like, you are lucky, lady.
Didn't they make like a box like for where he could be insulated, but like breathe through it and stuff?
Yeah, they made a box for the baby. That was kind of smart. I like that, but like even still, like, she got lucky, man. She lucky her husband risked his life. That man.
I mean, why are they even making a sequel? Because it's like, what's the point?
To show what happened to the family afterwards. Oh, how would he survive without good old dad?
Dude, money.
And money.
I think it was cool that because
I mean,
it's him and his wife in real life, right? Like that's his wife in real life, if I remember correctly. So I was like, that's kind of cool. Gonna move together.
You know something actually. That's not actually far off from baby, because you wouldn't know something. When I was born, apparently I just popped out and I just looked around. I didn't cry or anything.
Yeah, not every baby cries. That's true.
Yeah, not every baby. You know, I'm just saying at some point they are going to.
Yeah, I mean that's what part 2 is about. Apparently, like the struggle of the baby, and I guess like they met some person. The person's like, "You carrying a baby with you? Get away from me!" So I don't know. I didn't see part 2. I just saw that in the trailer, and I was like, "Okay."
Is part 2 even out? Because I haven't.
Part 2 been came out. That's like it's been almost half a year now.
Oh shit! Because I saw the trailer like a month ago. I was like, they did another one of these.
It kind of got drowned out because of COVID.
Yeah.
My mom and my aunt said I just literally just popped out and started looking at everybody like, who the fuck are y'all? What?
I was one of those kids almost died during childbirth, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I won.
I
made it.
Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah, sure.
All right, happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, no problem.
Happy birthday.
Oh, wait, that's me, actually. And Edgy and
all right,
Jason. Later.
Oh, we going? Oh, shit.
I'm heading out in 10 more minutes. That's why I'm heading on 10 more. I got 10 more minutes to spare.
Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream soon. We got like few people watching anyway. It's getting late. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, like I said, I was up to like 1 a.m. yesterday, so I'd really go to sleep at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that shit.
Oh no, that's all good, man.
Yeah. You were saying, J-Stuff?
No, I just want to know if anyone had anything else they had to get off their chest. I have one thing, but I'm going to let everyone else do their own thing first.
I don't think I have anything. I'm good. What you got?
Yeah, I'm good.
Now, since we were just showing like Power Girl, I just wanted to show this other thing that my girl did for me. This is a little commission she did, and damn. So yeah, the thing
is trying to get me banned again.
You might want to pull that, Susan.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. I keep forgetting we're on YouTube.
Hey, she's fully dressed.
I mean, we can't see anything, but still.
I mean, technically, the thumbnail we had last time, she was fully dressed, but fuck.
Yeah, but still, they were like, nah.
Well, apparently, here's something I found out later. Apparently, the picture that we used was actually used for it was like a sequence for porn or something like that, or like furry porn.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's not surprising.
And we did not know that. So yeah, we thought it was from a movie, but it wasn't. So, yeah, I showed the picture, but hopefully we'll get banned.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
That's funny.
The first picture was that. The second picture was her bent over, and I have no idea what the third picture was because I stopped at that point.
Yeah, I'm about to say you stopped at one point, right?
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped. But anyway.
Okay then. Well, anyways, I didn't for that.
Yeah.
But no, I guess the only other thing that I just wanted to bring up was I really appreciate y'all meeting tonight. Slim, I appreciate you setting up this stream because there was lots of stuff to get off our chests, and I think we did that quite nicely. I wanted to talk a lot about the Snyder Cut because I did see that today. Oh my god, it took 4 hours to do it. For anyone who wants 4 fucking hours, just kiss your day goodbye because you're going to lose your entire day.
Like I said, I'm going an hour a day. I'm finishing the movie in 4 days.
Probably better to go chapter to chapter.
Nah, dude. Like I said, like it's 2 movies. Watch the first. Watch until they talk about bringing Superman back. Stop there and then come back to that, and it's much easier to handle.
All right.
But I'm like, man, this whole thing, and I will say, like, I will keep saying this. The only reason
I really don't like the black suit in that. I don't like. I don't know why. I think it's because the gray is too muted that it blends in with the black too much.
Don't like
it doesn't break it up.
Stop.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if the gray was more like a silver kind of color, like a brighter silver, I think it would look better.
Yeah, because it blends in too much a little bit.
Yeah, it blends in too much, like especially the S.
Make that S shinier.
And all the lines on like the sides and stuff that I guess are supposed to be silver. It's like, yeah, you could have brightened the silver up a little bit.
Give it a little bit more polish.
Yeah.
A little spin shine, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, gentlemen, I did have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Between a Cintiq 16 or an iPad 2 or iPad Pro Generation 2 or 4, I don't know what generation they're on. What do you think would be a better thing to get?
You said doing this for like drawing?
What's up?
Is this for drawing?
Yeah, this is for drawing.
You said 16?
Yeah, there's a Cintiq 16, which is about as expensive as an iPad.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're better off with the iPad actually. Like a Cintiq 16 is pretty old. But because
I have an old Wacom Intuos. I think it's called Intuos.
I got Intuos myself, but it's starting to get up there in age. So I'm trying to find alternatives.
Yeah, mine has some like surface scratches on it, but it's not like throwing off my ability to draw or anything. My only problem is with and this might just be me being terrible with drawing, is that I can't draw a straight line digitally, save my damn life.
Well, some drawing apps actually can help with that. Like I've been using one called MetaBang, which actually has a straightener that can help.
Clip Studio Paint has a stabilizer that does help.
Yeah.
With that.
Well, the reason why I said MetaBang is there's an iPad version and it's free.
Yeah. Well, if you're only using it to draw, then I guess you could go with the Wacom.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also using it for 3D sculpting too, because I have ZBrush and it's awesome.
For 3D sculpting too, huh?
Yeah. So originally it was supposed to be for drawing, but a colleague of mine told me, well, if you get a Cintiq, you could use it for sculpting too. I'm like, oh. But then another buddy of mine said there's a software called Duet that will allow you to screen copy to your iPad. It's kind of similar to what Sidecar does.
Yeah, see, that's the benefit. With the iPad, you get more apps and more stuff you could actually do with it compared to the Cintiq, whereas the Cintiq just stops at being a drawing tablet. So if it's sculpting too, then I'd say definitely get the iPad. That's gonna probably help you out longer in the long run.
Hey guys, I gotta
if you want to do more,
I gotta end the stream because I'm about to pass out.
Sure.
Oh, totally understand. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll just stop the screen.
All right. Also, since it's your birthday, you each get a free drawing request.
Oh,
God bless. God bless. You're ready.
I have to think about that.
I have to think of something different now. But I will be back. And I will have my request.
just DM me what you need.
I think I have an idea that you might like this.
Oh dear!
All right,
I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. It was I appreciate you doing this. Slam. Thank you very much for this.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, dude.
Night.
Here, guys.